Summon Sign is brought to you by you. If you want to learn how to support our show, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 133 of Summon Sign, Last Stand Media's weekly in-depth gaming discussion podcast. I'm your host, as always, Brad, and joining me, I got a fine young lad here. One of the finest that I know.
Oh.
Sir Lockmort. You've been knighted now as well.
Oh, wow.
SER. That's right.
Well, mostly
like
thank you.
Yeah, he trimmed his beard. Looks like a little bit.
I did for
Shaped
you.
it up.
Yeah.
Did for me. Wow.
Yeah, I did for you. Yeah. Normally in the summer, I shave everything off. I go clean shaven. Oh, wow. It's going to be a rough one today. Normally I shave it off in the summer, but I figured, no, for Brad, one last time.
Damn.
One final ride, Brad.
Okay. Yeah. You look like a Kingdom Come Deliverance NPC.
Oh, people usually say I look either like, what's that actor? Paul? No, not Paul. The short guy with the goatee. I don't know his name now, but he's in Billions. Come on, why can't I think of his name now? Or Kane from Command and Conquer, like the evil guy.
You know what you kind of remind me is the guy Henry's hunting in KCD2.
Oh, Eric?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, as long as it's not the other one. As long as it's not the
Yeah, hold on. Double
Eric,
check.
okay, cool.
Maybe double check. Hold on. KCD2. Eric, hold on.
Let me check that actor's
No,
name.
the other one.
Oh, the other one? Oh, the
main guy he's hunting.
Oh, the bold guy. Okay,
yeah.
not the okay, yeah. No spoilers, of course.
That guy's cool.
Mark Fard.
Yes, Mark Fard. What a great name.
Cool name. That's indeed a cool name. But thank you for calling me young. That's the biggest compliment you've ever given me.
Yeah, dude. You got to hand them out occasionally, We can't do it too often.
Sometimes.
But, we got to do it every now and then. You got to compliment your bro sometimes.
That's
Because Lord
true.
knows from women, we get compliments like once a year as a man. If we're lucky. Or never. So we got to take them when we can get them. Shout out to your boys. Let them know.
That's true.
I don't know. They're good.
You always look great, Brad.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
I tell you that regularly. I
know you are a very nice human. Very nice.
My reputation, Brad.
Well, I mean, he's nice to me.
Okay, good.
But that's
okay.
Everyone else, dude. It's a
free for all.
It's open season. Yeah. You gotta buckle up, everybody. You're gonna hit with a Homelander gif, so watch out. Be careful.
That's right.
But also, shout out to Lockmort. It is late for him. It is what, 11 p.m.? Is that what time it is for you?
It's 10. It just turned 10 p.m. Yeah.
Okay. He's doing it late for me. I got to go to the gym this morning, which I'm very happy about.
Nice.
Just ate a taco. Feeling good. Ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. You go to the gym often, right? Like you're really into because sometimes I think I'm punching up. You showed your arm bicep.
Yes,
right?
The bicep. Yep.
Yeah, you're getting strong, dude. That's awesome. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I go at least 5 times a week.
Oh shit. Okay, so you're really into it. Nice. Cool.
Yeah, I've been locked in the last month, maybe I would say. I really got back into it after about a month. So it's been going well. I've been trying to eat more to get more protein.
Okay. Yeah,
but it's hard for me. Sometimes I just can't eat more. I'm like, I just can't do it, man. I'm gonna fucking die if I do more. But
yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, you ate something and you almost just died.
Yeah, I had before we recorded. I was just telling you I had Indian. I never have Indian food, but I figured, okay, you know what? It's Monday. I just got done working too, my other job. I figured, okay, let's try something else than the usual garbage that I eat. So I figured, okay, let's do Indian food. And then I ordered it. I had it. It was good. And then an hour later, I was like, this doesn't feel normal. But I don't know if it's the food or if it's just my body not used to something that's not greasy and disgusting.
Was it spicy? Maybe.
Yeah, it was spicy. Yeah.
Okay.
Like maybe, chicken, whatever.
Tikka masala or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. It was good though. It was good.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It had green stuff in it, which I assume were vegetables. So.
Some green stuff in it. Good enough.
Yeah.
But yes, we have lots of games to talk about, everybody. But before we get into all that, please, if you'd like to support the show, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. You can get early ad-free access to all of our shows. We greatly appreciate it. We cannot do without you guys over there. So thank you for supporting us.
Yeah.
If you want some merch, go to laststandmedia.store. Micah will send you merch from the Moriarty household. So help them clear up or free some space up. Help them out there. I changed my name so you'd read it, wrote and said, Mr. Ellis, as a fellow black coffee enjoyer, I recommend the Chameleon cold brew that can be found at various grocery stores. I'm going to look this up right now because I am not super familiar with this. Just for context, everybody, I am a cold brew coffee enjoyer. I don't like sweet coffees at all or anything like that. Okay. I like coffee more bitter. And I have never seen this. This looks kind of cool, dude. Okay. Does packaging, I guess, work on you, Lockmort, where you're like, oh, that's nice packaging. I want to get that. Because it does on me.
It's mostly pricing for me.
Okay.
If it's like cheap, I'll be like, oh, this has to be good. I'll get this.
Yeah. It's cheap. Gotta be good.
Yeah. No, sometimes it does. I think that's... you said cold brew,
yes,
right? I think you mean I think that's the same thing I like. That's just cold coffee, right?
Yeah, it's like brewed in a different way. I'm not a coffee expert or anything like that, so don't quote me on this. I wish I had Dustin here to explain it better because he would actually know how the process goes. But I think it's not just like it's brewed cold. I guess is how it is.
But the drink itself isn't cold.
No, it is. It is.
So
I guess it could just be lukewarm, but it's served cold. Yeah.
Okay, that's my favorite too. I like iced coffee.
Yeah, I like cold coffee more.
Yeah, me too.
I'll have a cup of hot coffee every now and then like that, but cold I usually prefer.
But what was the packaging? Can you send it?
It is called Chameleon cold brew.
I'll put it in the edit.
Oh, okay.
I
just searched it on Google.
Is it the green stuff?
Yeah, there's green. There's like blue. Oh, I could find the website. Oh, here it is. Here, I'll send it to you right here. There you go. You can see
that looks cool. Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, I like the little chameleon on it. It looks like he's almost giving a thumbs up on the green one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got little like, I
don't
know, chameleon hands, which are weird. Do they have like two chameleon hands? That's something I really have ever focused on. Do they got like two? They got like Zoidberg clamps or something.
Zoidberg. He does look a little bit like Zoidberg, yeah.
You remember in Futurama, the other guy, the other robot had the clamp hands, and there was the guy with the knife.
Yeah, the crazy guy, the stabber.
Yeah. That guy. That reminds me of that for some reason, like that. I'm gonna stab you. Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, I played Detroit this week. Well, we'll talk about it later. And throughout the whole game playthrough, I had like the song from Robot Hell from Futurama in my head.
Oh, really?
I kept singing it inside of my head.
That's really funny. Man, I haven't seen that show in a long time.
Such a great show.
Yeah. I've only seen probably like the first, I don't know how many seasons there are, but the earlier episodes I've seen.
There's not that many. Like The Simpsons has like 40 or 50 seasons now, but I think Futurama only has a couple. But then they kept doing it. Like they kept making.
Yeah, they brought it back, and I haven't seen like any of the episodes when they brought it back.
Me neither.
I saw the original run. That was about it.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of The Simpsons. You were the only person I know of at this company that gets Simpsons jokes as well.
Yeah, I love The Simpsons. Yeah.
I'm sure some people do, but I can count on you because Colin doesn't like The Simpsons. Dustin doesn't like The Simpsons. So I'm like, all right, guys. All right. How does Colin not like The Simpsons?
Exactly.
At his age. He was in the golden era with us.
Yeah.
Offensive.
That's exactly what. Over here where I live, it was basically one of the only things we had. We had The Simpsons, we had Full House, Step by Step, and Friends, and that was basically it
for American television.
Yeah, for good television, let's say. We had our own shows, but it wasn't really it. Or at least back in the way before days, before the internet and stuff.
Before time.
So I grew up with The Simpsons. I watched it every single day. And when the seasons were up, they just kept repeating them. So I know episodes, like I think I know season 1 through 10 by heart, every episode. I can recite what people will say. You're probably the same, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember like where I kind of fall off. Season like 1 through 3. Wow, there's 37 seasons now. It's crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like looking at the episode list of season 1. It's like, oh hell yeah, I remember all these, dude.
Yeah,
it's so good. We're season 5. Do I recognize any of these? Let me see.
think
I
you
want to say
probably
I
would.
remember some of these. Yeah. Okay. Homer loves Flanders. I remember that, dude.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out to
yeah.
Ned Flanders.
Great
I love
character.
Ned Flanders. He's so sick.
Have you watched it in the last couple of years?
No, I haven't
Don't,
seen it in
because
a long time.
it'll make you sad. I
Damn.
watched one episode, and that was a decade ago now, I think. I watched one new episode a decade ago, and then comic book guy got married to this mail order
Whoa.
bride from China. I was like, oh, what are you doing? Like, this is not. I didn't laugh throughout the entire episode. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
let's pretend this never happened. And let's never go back.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not looking at season 9. I know a lot of this. Season 10 is kind of, I think, where I start to fall off more.
Oh, yeah.
1999.
That's still.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen these though, but like I just don't remember them as much as some of the other ones.
I think you're like me. You're probably up until season 15.
I'm
good,
probably
I feel like.
it's probably something like that. So I don't want to hold up on this forever. Because I'll go down this rabbit hole forever, and this is very boring for the audience. Apologies, Lockmort. I was thinking about all the games we've been playing and stuff like that, and how people. And we do this ourselves. Oh, cat. Ellie just jumped on Lockmort. Okay, she's on the desk now. All right. The backlog. We all have backlogs. How's your backlog looking right now?
It's funny that you mentioned that, because I was just looking at it a couple of hours ago. I don't know why, but I got this sudden urge to replay Bully. I haven't played Bully since it came out, since it released. When was that? Like early 2000s, I feel?
Yeah, because that was is it maybe like mid to early?
Mid, yeah.
Okay. Was it 2005? Yeah.
I think it has to be something like that, yeah, because it was a PS2 game, right?
Yeah, I can look it up.
And I never really replayed it ever since. And I know, because I saw it on PS5, and then I looked it up, and people said the port was really bad, and it's like 30 FPS. So I was like, oh. But then I looked it up, and on PC, you can play it in 60 FPS. So I bought it was on sale on Steam, so I bought it, and I don't know why I have the urge to replay that, but
sometimes you got to do it, man.
Yeah, because my backlog is pretty big. I have a shit ton of games in there, but they're so, you know, the feeling like they're huge games, like Rebirth, for instance. I've been promising you that I would play Rebirth for like
one
a year
step at a time. No, I mean, you got plenty of time to catch up still. You got till next year.
Yeah, but I got to get it soon, because otherwise I don't want to get burned out, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to get burned out. Definitely.
I want to get to it. But what about yours? What about your backlog? Is it?
I still need to finish Oblivion. I'm very deep in the game. I just need to go back to it and finish it. That's a game I can hop in pretty easily, though, anytime and just pick up where I left off.
Yeah.
A big one for me has been two big ones. These are Maddie games. One is Knights of the Old Republic. Original, dude, of course.
Hell yeah. Beautiful.
I haven't played through it.
Nice.
And another one is Lost Odyssey.
Oh, yeah, Maddie. Yep.
And I'm a big Japanese role-playing game fan, and I know a lot of people love that game, so it's definitely been on my list for a long time, but I just haven't gotten to it. Because, like you, I do get these cravings to replay old games, of course. Like, I just replayed Twilight Princess.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
And just happens. So I realize, like, I play through a Zelda game, like, every 3 years, I feel like. Like, I looked, the last time I played Twilight Princess was about 3 years ago. Then I'm been thinking about like, I want to play Tears of the Kingdom again, and it's been about 3 years I think for that as well. Yeah, but I gotta hold off for now. Gotta wait. Ocarina of Time's coming out. That should hold me over.
I think Twilight Princess is something I will definitely play this year, because I saw some of your stream. I didn't want to watch all of it.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't want to get spoiled, of course. But I came in to say hello, of course, a bunch of times. It looks so cool. It looks so. I remember when I played Ocarina of Time last year for the first time. That was such a seminal experience for me that I want to have that again. So I hope I can have it with this one too.
Yeah. Me and Locke have talked about this before, listeners, but it's been off cameras. About Locke has been wanting to play the Zelda games, and he did do Ocarina of Time, and he actually really liked it. I was very happy about that. Yeah, because you played the PC port of it, right?
Yeah, the 60 FPS port. Yeah.
Okay. Which is cool. Yeah. There is no Majora's Mask one. I think you were waiting for that to inevitably happen before you do that. Wind Waker, there's nothing for that as well right now.
No.
And you don't have a Switch 2 anyway, so you can play
it on GameCube. Not yet. When Ocarina of Time releases and I have money, if I have money, I will get one. Definitely, because I want to play that for sure. Yeah.
So Twilight Princess does have the PC port out there or whatever.
Yes.
Dusk, I think, is like the one that people are talking about.
Yes.
So
If
he's
you,
thinking
I
about
think,
playing there.
yes, if you have a copy. So I would first have to. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I can get that on eBay. Like just I think a Wii. What kind of
There's
copy would I
Wii,
need?
there's Wii, GameCube, and Wii U. The Wii is probably the cheapest version by far.
Then I will get a copy that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine the Wii one. The GameCube one and the Wii U one are expensive though, like
Because
over
that's the one.
$100
That's
each.
the one you played, right? Like
I played
the
the
Wii
Wii
U
U one,
version.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It still looked good. Still looked cool.
Yeah, it's still good. I mean, it's 1080p, 30 FPS, so
Yeah.
it is what it is. But I mean, I saw my Wii U hooked up, and I just look at it and I get mad. Son of a bitch. Looking at that dusty ass thing. But yeah, I know people yell at us all the time to play games, and we get it. There's a lot of games I still want to get to. I haven't gotten to Bond, which I want to get to at some point.
Oh, I saw people getting mad at you for that.
Yeah, haven't gotten to Bond yet. And one thing I'm like is, one reason I'm not in a rush to get to it is because I do want to talk about stuff I'm playing on the show. And I'm kind of like, well, people talked about Bond on the show, I feel like, for like 2 months straight. So I'm going to give it a little bit of breathing room.
It's also like, at this point, I would wait until the holidays. Like, it's like you can play that game in like 2-3 days straight and then you're done with it.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun, actually, maybe.
Yeah.
A little holiday game. But I'll see. I definitely want to get to it this year, though, because I know a lot of people like it. Awesome. It looks really fun to me. I like IO a lot, so...
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great game.
Yeah, definitely want to get to it.
But, you should play it before we do like the Game of the Year episode.
Yeah, I want to. Absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely want to do that. Got a lot to catch up on, and it's going to be, I mean... It's gonna get dicey, man.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I might have to try to beat. Maybe I have to get to it in like August because September is when it's just rapid fire video games coming at us, and it's like I have Blood of the Dawnwalker and Onimusha like a day or two apart from each other. I'm just like furious because I want to play both, but it is what it is.
Yeah, then those two are right next to each other, but then a week before is also the new Plague Tale and
Plague Tale,
Star Wars Zero Company.
Zero Company, yeah.
2 weeks later, Wolverine.
Oh my god!
I think there's something else in September.
Yeah, let me look at. I'm gonna try to see games of September. I'm gonna look at IGN's list. Yeah, Marvel Tokon comes out. Is that next month? I believe
August. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious about that game a lot.
Cool.
July. We're in July right now. Okay, so Assassin's Creed came out, which we'll talk about. I'm trying to think anything else I need to play. I do want to check out Halo. Of course. But other than that, I think I'm okay for now, which is good because I have plenty of stuff to catch up on. So thank God. August, Beasts of Reincarnation, I'm super curious about as well. That's from Game Freak.
You told me about that.
The Pokemon guys.
Yeah.
Marvel Tokon, August 6th. Elder Scrolls Oblivion on Switch 2. Okay. Oh, this Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2.
That's a big one. Yeah.
Because I want to replay 4 because it's been stuck on PS3.
Of course.
Forever.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But I just don't know if I'm going to get to it. Star Wars Zero Company looks really cool. Yeah. I'm going to wait for your opinion on that game because I know you're going to play it. So I'll hear what you got to say about it.
Yeah.
But then September, let's see. Here we go. The 3rd, Blood of the Dawnwalker. Then Orbitals is that same day, which looks cool.
It's a big one.
Onimusha the next day. Valheim is finally coming out in 1.0.
Oh, that one too. Jesus, yeah.
Marvel's Wolverine the 15th. Yeah, Trails of the Sky. I need to finish the first game, which I'm pretty deep in that game. Let's see here. Fire Emblem, I want to play as well, which is the 17th. God damn.
Oh, is it a new one?
Yes. Yeah, it's a new Fire Emblem.
Wow. So that's another big one that month.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It's a big game.
Okay, yeah.
And Silent Hill Townfall, I'm curious about.
Of course,
so, I don't know if I'll get to it. That's the one I could put on the back burner probably the most.
Yeah.
But it's going to get crazy after that. It's just insane. So
yeah, and a bunch of those games are also like super long. Like we don't really know it, but I can imagine Dawnwalker will be like between 60 and 100, and then Wolverine will probably be 20, 30.
For like Blood of the Dawnwalker, you can correct me if I'm wrong. You probably know more. I haven't looked at a bunch, but you can't do everything in a full playthrough. Is that correct?
No. That's true. Yeah.
I know a lot of people aren't fans of that, but I think that's really cool. Actually, I love the choices. I know you and me talk about this a lot, but like Witcher 2, the choice you make at the beginning, depending on like a lot of the second chapter of the game or one of that. So I think that's really sick. I love choices and consequences.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Very excited for that game. Yeah, gaming is just too insane right now. It's too crazy. We're about to get nuts.
Way. Yeah, in a good way.
Yeah. I'm like, it's an embarrassment of riches, of course.
Yeah.
And I have the urge to play old games, of course, that just creep back in. It's crazy. It's never ending. All right, Lockmort, let's talk about Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. You did a full review of this game for Power Unlimited.
I did.
If you speak Dutch, you could read Lockmort's review in there.
That is
true. Unfortunately, there's no English, alas, but it is in there. Is the print of it actually out yet?
No, not yet. I think I think it's already been at the printer, so it should be soon. It should be one of these days.
Okay.
I can check with Simon, but I think it's one of these days. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the game early. You played through it. You put out a review also on your YouTube channel.
Yes, the first video in a long time.
The first video in a long time, but it's a very good review. I watched quite a bit of it.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't watch it all because I was like, okay, I don't want to see. I've seen enough. Of course, I'm hyped on it, but I got to hear it Lockmort. I mean, I talked to you about the game anyway, so
yeah,
we got to support the homie, of course. But yeah, you played through the game. I've played maybe 6 hours. I want to say I just unlocked. I mean, I've played through the original game before when it came out in 2013. I did play through it. Assassin's Creed 4 is my personal favorite Assassin's Creed game, so I was quite excited about this. I'm to the point in Lockmort where I basically unlocked the mansion, your house,
the island.
So I'm still very early in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah,
but I just want to get your overall impressions first before we dive into specifics and all of that.
Sure. I think it's Black Flag. I used to think up until I played Resynced that Black Flag was my favorite as well. Now that I've played it, I'm not so sure about that anymore. I should replay the Ezio trilogy. Not because this is a bad game. I loved it. I thought it was great. A great pirate game. I had so much fun with this game. But you can tell it's a little bit archaic in everything that it does, which is normal because it's a remake from a 2013 game, of course. And it's also a shot-for-shot remake. Like, they added a bunch of new scenes. Like, there's a bunch of added scenes between Edward and his wife, which are new, which is cool. They added a couple new characters. The writing with those characters is of questionable quality, people say. I didn't think so. I thought it was pretty much okay and in line with the main game, but a lot of people don't think so or disagree with that, but that's fine. What really struck me this time when playing this is how much the story structure is set up like Red Dead Redemption 2, which is funny because this came before Red Dead Redemption 2, of course. But in Red Dead Redemption 2, without spoilers, of course, you have this whole gang and then things go wrong. It's basically the same thing here. The major difference here, I feel like, is that it's more fragmented. And I forgot that the game was set up that way. Like, when you start the game, like in those first 6 hours where you are right now, right? I wasn't really feeling it in those first 6 hours for me, because the way the story starts is very fragmented, right? Like, you're Edward, and you get this assassin's costume, and then you get to the governor, and then things go wrong, and you're a pirate all of a sudden, and you have these pirate friends, but you don't really connect with any of the characters. You don't really know them, but that comes later. Like, the later half of the game is amazing to me. I think like once you're past the point where you're at right now, once you get your own island where you can upgrade stuff, the story kicks in, and from then forward, it's amazing. And I think it has probably my favorite ending out of all the Assassin's Creeds. Out of all the games, fantastic ending, fantastic characters, especially if you know a little bit about pirate lore. If you've seen the show Black Flag, or no, not Black Flag, Black Sails, for instance. Yeah. Or if you've read Treasure Island, or if you just know something about pirate lore, this is a fantastic game because you get to sail with Charles Vane, or you get to see Hornigold, or Blackbeard, of course, and some other characters. It's really cool that way. And in 2013, I wasn't really aware of that. I knew these were pirates, but I wasn't really into the lore that much. I just liked it because pirates were cool.
Right.
But this time around, I really got to understand what drove these characters and what the political challenges were that they were facing. And that it's not just, oh, cool and oh, cool pirates. No, there's like a whole strive for freedom behind it and why they did what they did and that they were working for the English first and did it. So a bunch of these characters who in 2013 were really cool turned out to be really tragic this time around, which I enjoyed way, way more.
Yeah.
But I think the big problem with this game is still the combat and the stealth, which was also the problem with the previous one. But maybe you, because you have a bigger problem with it, so maybe you can.
Well, I just think it's the old style of Assassin's Creed where you can, for I would say like 80% of combat encounters or more, you can just kind of parry everything really easily. Yes. I love parries in games. I have no problem with that, but it's very easy in a lot of these games, and I feel like de-incentivized to get creative with like attacking guys. Like there's some cool stuff I like doing, like being able to use your pistol really quick. I think is really fun in combat. I just got the rope thing where you can like throw a rope and like pull someone. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
The side dodge attack actually I think is pretty good. I don't remember if that was in the original one. I'm not sure. I can't recall.
You mean the swoop kick, like where you kick them and they fall and then
that's cool. I actually do like that. Is that new? I don't recall. Okay, that's cool. And there's like a perfect dodge. You get a nice attack, and I actually like that a lot too as well.
Yeah.
But I just think it's still kind of like clumsy. I think Assassin's Creed games always have this part where I feel like my character is extremely clumsy and they're not doing what I want them to do. Like for instance, yesterday I climbed up a boat and there's guys on I was trying to kill. And this wasn't like, on this open seas where you jump or attack them and start like hopping on there. It was like, no, it was like at a port, I was sneaking up it. And there was one of the big brute guys there. And he was like, I don't know, 5 feet in front of me. And Edward is like standing on the railing. And I'm trying to stealth kill this guy. And it's just not popping up. And I'm like, okay. So then I try to like get down, pushing like circle or whatever. And Edward is just kind of like shifting left and right, all like awkward and clumsy. Where I'm just like, oh, just do what I want. This happens to me in every Assassin's Creed game. Something like this always happens to me.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. It's janky. It just is a little bit janky. But that's integral to these games, right? I think it's a remake, right? And I think we talked about this a couple of months ago too, because you wanted them to kind of evolve the combat and the stealth, and I said like, no, I want them to keep it like it was. But I think you were right in hindsight. I think maybe they should have done something different with it, not because it's bad, because it works, right? It works and it's fun and it's cool. The problem is the way I played this game, and maybe I played it wrong. Maybe the audience can tell me. The way I play these games is I get the upgrades and then I do the rest, right?
Oh, okay.
So I did a lot of stuff. I attacked a lot of ships, which is amazing, by the way. The ship combat in this game, I love it.
Definitely.
I love it. So I upgraded my island. I got my animal skins. I upgraded my stuff. The Berserker Dart, which I really loved and stuff.
That
so
is
I upgraded.
Fun,
upgraded all of that, and then the game basically became a cakewalk for the second half because it's so easy. You can basically go from bush to bush and just take out entire camps.
Yeah, I think that's fine though, because you put in the work and you earned it. It's like this. It's like equivalent of grinding in an RPG or something like that.
Yeah,
to get XP and level up really high. So I think that's totally fine. You put in the effort to get gear. Yeah. So of course you want to be more powerful. I just think a lot of it is like with the stealth. I was talking to you about this, and you were like, well, I like stealth, but it's actually just way more efficient to just kill everybody really quickly.
Yeah, that's because I upgraded.
And I think that's a problem with stealth game. When that's like a thing in a stealth game, I'm like, you're losing me here.
Yeah, the problem is you have a stealth button this time around, which you didn't have in the original, right? But it doesn't really do all that much because you don't really need it all as much because you have these bushes everywhere. Remember, in the original, when you entered the bushes, you would just duck down and be in stealth. You didn't really need the stealth button here because you can just walk up to enemies from behind and just stab them. It's not like they notice you or they can hear you.
Right.
I do have to say, the enemy AI is a little bit better in that you don't get attacked one by one, but they attack multiple enemies at once can attack you, which is cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Which is better than the original. I also think the equipment you can find, like the various swords and guns and stuff, that's also really cool. That really works well. It's just the problem is, the newer Assassin's Creed games have these level gates, right? Which I personally hate. Like, this is for level 40, this is for level 20, this is for level 30. I hate that shit, right? But the downside or the upside to that is that you don't have the problem that you have here. Is that it becomes a cakewalk after
Yeah.
a while because you did it in the. I think I played it in the wrong order again, just like I did in 2013. I think if you follow the story and then do all the side stuff, it's probably way better. But I had to review it, so I had no choice. Just had to do the story and then do the rest too as quickly as possible, of course.
Yeah.
I think it's a great game. I gave it an 80. If you haven't played Black Flag before, it's a 90, I think. But if you have, it's an 80 because it's exactly the same game. It's great. It's fantastic. The sea battles are amazing. All the stuff at sea, I love the sea battles in this game. When the music kicks in, your men are chanting. The music kicks in. There's a storm going on over there. Have you had a man of war fight yet with like one of the biggest ships?
I think I think I did run into one, and I was like, "Oh, whoops," kind of thing like that, and I got smoked.
Oh yeah, dude, they're so strong. It's so cool when you finally get to kill one. Get to destroy one, you really feel like pumping. You can add ships to your fleet, which is also so cool. You have your own fleet that you can send out on their own missions and get material back and stuff. It's so epic. The whole game is so epic. When I finished it, I was wondering, why did they do this? Because wouldn't the logical thing be to start with 2 or
you
1
would think with 1 or 2, I'm guessing. But yeah, why did you pick 4 is a very interesting question first.
I guess because they made Skull and Bones and
Skull and Bones tech, you think?
Yeah, the assets were there. But I do think this has been such a success. Like, it's sold like crazy. It's getting great reviews everywhere. No doubt they're going back to 1, 2, 3, etc.
I think so, yeah. I think 1 would be the move next.
Yeah.
Then you could do 2 and all that after that.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about, like, this is a remake visually.
Mm-hmm.
I think the game looks pretty damn impressive. I am playing on a pro. You played on a pro as well. But you played mostly before there was like the day 1 patch, and I think they probably buffed some stuff up.
Yeah.
And for what I've played, it looks pretty darn good right now. The Waterman looks so enticing all the time. I see it like when you're at a dock or something like that, and you see that crystal like blue water. I'm like, holy shit! I just want to jump in this water right now. It's gorgeous, and the environments of this game are beautiful. All the lush jungles, and there's the ruins. I mean, I just love this world. I love pirate games since you're a pirate enthusiast as well.
Yeah.
Not a One Piece fan, though, sadly. Maybe one day.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe one day we'll get when that remake comes out. But I've enjoyed just kind of sailing around and finding an island, seeing what's there. Like, I sailed on this island, Lockmort, and I just saw like a weird cult guy. He was like preaching to like skeletons, and I was like, what the fuck's going on here?
Oh.
I'm sure there's something tied to it later, but there was nothing going on right now. So I was like, all right, I'll come back. No spoilers. No spoilers.
No,
I don't remember anything. But I found a random merchant out there, like at a random island, and he had like a cool thing you could buy where your crew turns into like skeletal pirates.
Yes.
I was like, whoa. But you need like bones or something to unlock it. And I have like 3 and it was 200. I was like, okay. I'll come back much later. But that's just really cool. I love all of that. Awesome. I like Edward Kenway as a think he's pretty cool. I think he's a fun character. I'm not saying he's like Ezio or anything like that, but he's pretty sick.
I think the problem with Edward, or not really a problem, because I love Edward too. After Ezio, he's definitely my favorite. I think the problem with him is that he gets such a weird start here. Like, it starts off as him being an asshole and not caring, which is cool, but then he does have these friends, these pirate friends who he does care about. It goes a little bit in waves, so no pun intended, but it ebbs and flows a little there. Oh, again, not intended, but he does become, near the end, he was probably on par with Ezio for me.
Like also I got to give a shout out to underwater in the game. Like, when you're underwater, it looks really good. I love all that kind of shit. This is the kind of stuff I dream with Lockmore, with like the next mainline Zelda.
Sure.
Like being able to swim underwater. Like, that's like one thing I've been very furious about the Wild Area games is you can't swim underwater. I'm like, man, think about their open world design and how they incorporated that into underwater gameplay.
Sure. Yeah.
That kind of stuff gets me hyped up. But also, you and me have talked about this for, I think, as long as I've known you, is us just kind of lamenting the fact that Ubisoft has Assassin's Creed Black 4, this really sick foundation, awesome exploration, sailing around, really good ship combat. Cool. We have the DNA for a new pirate game.
Yes.
You have several options. Option A, you could do a black off, or not a black off, a Black Flag, Black
Sequel?
Flags, yeah, like a sequel or spin-off in that. Option B was what I think they should have done. Create a brand new pirate IP.
Yes.
And you can incorporate more supernatural elements to it.
Yeah, do
Can
Treasure Island.
Yeah, can have like actual ghost pirates and crazy sea creatures and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And what we got though was option C, which was a live service game built around the ships only. And that awesome feeling. It's like, one thing that's so cool about Black Flag is you could just sail around and you could just jump off your boat whenever you want. You know, you see an island, you can just pull up to jump off, swim over there. The freedom, like that seamless movement of going from your boat to the ocean or to like the shoreline is wonderful. It's what I think back about Wind Waker. Oh, yeah. I like Wind Waker a lot because of its vibe, and just being able to sail around is such a cool feeling. I have a lot of problems with that game, but that feeling of just sailing, finding something cool, jumping off your boat, going to see what it is just a really sweet thing in gaming. We don't get a lot of that in pirate kind of stuff, sadly. Shout out to Kingdom Hearts 3 for the Pirates of the Caribbean world where you can do that. Insane. But it's just like, yeah, I just lament the fact is like what we could have gotten from if Ubisoft was smart.
I think there is a slight because it's sold so well and it's selling so well. Yeah. I don't think it will happen anytime soon. But
it's just like, will they take the right lessons from it? Well, I don't know with that company.
I think there is a possibility they could technically fit it into the lore to make a sequel to this one. I just put it before. What was the one after this one? Unity?
Yeah, it was Unity, I think. Right?
Rogue, and then
Rogue. Unity, was Rogue the same day?
No, that was the same day as
Unity. Yeah. Okay, that's what it was.
Unity and Rogue. Rogue was like old gen. Unity was next
that's
gen.
That's it, yeah. Rogue I need to get to. I haven't played Rogue.
It's basically Black Flag, but less good. It's basically the same game, but it's still bad. It's still good. It's still
it's still probably worth playing. Like, I've played through most of the mainline Assassin's Creed games. I think the only one I haven't played through is Shadows, I think.
No need. That's no need. That's my opinion. That's
I mean, I gave up on Mirage.
Yeah.
I did play Valhalla and Odyssey.
Nice.
And Syndicate, I did play through. Unity, I've played through.
Origins,
I did play through.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, obviously, and all the Ezio games.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So I've played through most of the mainline ones.
Yeah, I would say all of them even. Those are the mainline ones. I do feel, because the RPGs are so huge, they're such a big success, we're not going to get rid of those. I think they'll definitely continue there.
Sure.
But this one does show that there's room for like maybe remakes, I guess. Remakes. What a question I have for you, because when I see people play this, I always see them, like when I stream them, or maybe not when you stream it, they have their entire HUD on. Like they have all these whistles and blinkers. The first thing I do in every Ubisoft game is turn all that shit off.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need the compass. You don't need all these blinkers or your health or whatever. L2, and you can just explore freely. Everything is there. You can just ping, 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 ping.
I just have the default on right now, but I didn't even think about checking out the HUD or anything like that. I should probably do that and see what's going on there, because I like a more simplified HUD in games like this if possible. Yeah. So definitely.
I want to see the game. It's also a game of the exploration in this game is just fun too, right? Because it picks the stuff that made Valhalla great, I feel. Pressing L2, seeing like little blinkers in the distance and then tagging them, and then, okay, that's my destination now. You don't have to constantly open your map, select the chest, run through it. No, you can really look for it, which is cool, I feel like.
Yeah, that is cool.
I think they did a fantastic job here. I think that they did the best they could have. It's
I'm pleased with it overall, I would say. Like I said, or you said earlier, I wish they went further in some areas, a little further.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more ambitious in some ways, but this is kind of like their first Assassin's Creed remake, so maybe they were kind of like, all right, let's do a little more tame here. Maybe the next ones they do, they'll get a little more crazy.
That's the one thing I don't get is why they did this, why they made it a shot-for-shot remake in the cutscenes.
Mm,
Because you can do so much more stuff now.
maybe just
We have,
save. I don't know. Maybe it's
yeah,
cheaper.
of course, yeah, of course it's
Yeah.
cheaper. Like you don't have to storyboard the whole thing anew. Because scenes are just exactly the same in the new engine, but they're shot there. The camera is in the exact same position. I'm like, well, you can do such cool stuff now. Do a POV here, make it
Yeah.
different here, but it's basically shot for shot. But you're right, I get it. It's easier, more cost effective. It's logical they did it this way.
Yeah. Claude wrote and said, "Hey, Brad and Locke. Black Flag Resynced is a faithful remake of a 13-year-old game that shipped with zero microtransactions and is now and now the faithful version has a cash shop, weekly challenges, and a battle pass style storefront on the main menu. Is this just the new baseline for remasters now, or is there a line where bolting live service monetization on to an old single player classic should be off limits, even if it's technically optional?" This is something I've been mad at Ubisoft for a very long time. So when I saw this, it was business as usual to me. I'm trying to remember when they kind of started doing this. Maybe it was Origins, I want to say.
And especially Odyssey with like
They were doing this kind of like the extra like shop to get the skins, which I find is super annoying because they're like $10.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't just fucking put this in the game, dude. You can't do that.
Exactly.
And there's like weekly stuff to get another currency to get stuff. It has like live service kind of like MMO dailies.
It's what they put in this game is literally a battle pass, but it's an offline battle pass. Like the Animus Hub is like a battle. When I first, because I reviewed it, so I got a copy for free, and Ubisoft was very kind, so they gave us the deluxe version. So I didn't have to buy it, of course, but when I checked that out, that thing, I was like, why would anyone buy this? Because it doesn't affect it's because cosmetics. It's all cosmetics. So in a single player game, like I personally want to do that, but people should do what they want to do, of course.
And like, I'm not happy with these things at all in the game. I think it doesn't need to be there. But I will say, as a gamer, I don't like this.
Yeah, no.
Look, put the business hat on, Ubisoft corporate guy right now. It must fucking work. People must be spending money on that stuff because they've been doing it for every single game. We lost the battle with microtransactions. It's over, dude. And it's all Todd Howard's fault.
Yep. You're right. Horse DLC.
Horse armor.
DLC.
Thanks, Todd. Appreciate that.
I will say, because we touched on it earlier, in Odyssey, it was a little bit more egregious because you had these time... What were they called? Time wasters? No, the opposite of a time waster.
Dude, yes. It was like a time saver.
Yes.
You would like get like XP bonuses or stuff like that. Yeah. Or I'm trying to think if there was like timed things where you have to wait or something like that.
No, it's not that, but you had to level up. And that would level you up faster.
Yes.
That was what we talked about earlier with the level gating. Yes. Which isn't here, so they couldn't do that here. So I feel the way it's implemented here is a little bit less egregious because you don't have those time savers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's still annoying, and it simply shouldn't be in there. You're right. It serves no purpose, but I guess they make money for it.
Yeah, and it's like you could play the game with it not being intrusive for the most part. I think they tell you it's like it's here in the game, but you can easily ignore it, in my opinion, for most of the game.
Yeah, you get this weird purple.
It just sucks. I just don't like seeing it in games.
Yeah.
Like, and I think Ubisoft just gets away with it because people hold, honestly, Ubisoft to a lower standard for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like, if we were getting this in, I don't know, a From Software game, kind of like how it's played out here, or we're getting this in like a Sony first party game doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that wouldn't fly.
Yeah, people would be much more upset, but
yeah,
I think people just kind of like shrug their shoulders with Ubisoft now in a lot of ways.
It's so funny how it's implemented too, because it's this ugly purple dot on your map. It's like, go here, kill those ships, and you got it. It's like, oh, all right. I guess. One thing we haven't touched on is the current day stuff, which they took out, of course.
Yes, I actually haven't run into any of that yet.
Oh, okay. There's not that many. There's these little rifts you can go into right now, and there's no more current. Well, there is current day stuff, but I'm not going to spoil it. But these rifts show you what if scenarios. So if you enter a rift, it shows you what would have happened if Edward came home after 2 years, for instance. And there is still current day stuff, but it's mostly in the menus and stuff you can find and stuff.
Right. It's not like in the original where you're going like to the Abstergo office or
No.
whatever office that was in the first
Yeah.
person view.
Yeah, the Ubisoft self inserts are gone, thank God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just kind of hopping straight into the pirate adventure.
Yeah. These rifts are literally rifts in the world that you can hop into them, and then you're still in the pirate world, but just in a digitized pirate world. Like you suddenly there's a floating ship in the air or a floating wheel in the air. You have a treasure chest that will up your health, and you have to carry it everywhere. They're kind of basically interactive little stories.
Yeah. But overall I would say I think this game's pretty fun and worth checking out.
Yeah.
Like we said, it's not perfect or anything like that, but it's a good time overall. It's pretty strong, solid. It's one of the best pirate games I could think of. When I think of
Oh,
like
yeah.
amazing pirate games, I think of Sea of Thieves and this. I haven't played Monkey Island. I know that's a beloved game. I know you love that game specifically. So I'm not going to count it because I just don't have any context with it. But it's
But
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, Monkey Island is like
It's a
an
point and
event.
click game.
Yeah, exactly. So I think for the audience here, they would probably wouldn't like it
Yeah.
so much.
Like
But yeah.
when you like think of single player pirate kind of games, there's not a whole lot out there off the top of my
No.
head. I mean, there's Windrose, which you can play single. It's in early
Yeah.
access still, so it's it's not
Great
on any
example.
consoles that I'm aware of. Maybe it's on Xbox, but it's not a whole lot out there.
Sea of Thieves is like
Sea of Thieves,
the only
definitely
one,
a
basically,
great
yeah.
one. Well, I don't know how it is now. I'm not sure, but I've played Sea of Thieves like throughout its life cycle. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. There's some cool stuff in
Yeah.
here, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Kyle, our buddy Kyle DeSandro, and said,
Oh,
"Boys, I'm having a blast with AC Black Flag, and I'm sure you guys are too. My question is, where would you guys like to see AC go from here? Back to the start of the remaster, back to the start and remaster more, another RPG, another Mirage type game? They could do a lot from here. My guess is they'll go straight to a remaster of the Ezio trilogy. My hope is, we'll get something brand new. Black Flag took some of the old and some of the new and made a pretty good blend. And I'd love to see more of that in the new game franchise. I hope they expand on the combat a bit. Black Flag Resynced is a bit one note in that regard. Keep up the awesome work, guys. Yeah, I agree with you, Kyle.
it's fair.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's a fair criticism.
What would you like to see them do next, Lockmort? And what do you think they're going to do next? We know they're going to do Hex,
Yeah.
Hexa, or I don't know how you pronounce it, but yeah, that's probably the next mainline one. But I guess like spin-off projects, we got Mirage earlier. This seems to be another one.
Yeah. Personally, I wasn't a huge fan of Mirage, but it's not the game's fault. It was the story in the game that I wasn't a huge fan of. And also it was basically, well, it originated as Valhalla DLC. You could
Right.
tell. It just basically stripped the options off, and it was basically Valhalla DLC set in Baghdad. But other than that, I'm just excited for what they're already doing. Like Hexa takes place in Germany, I think. Somebody told me yesterday. With like in Nuremberg, they have the Nuremberg church in there and stuff. So
Okay.
that's really cool. I think that's we haven't seen that location in any game yet. So that's really cool. I'm very excited to see what they'll do with it. But other than that, spin-offs, sure. But you have gold right there with the Ezio.
You do.
trilogy.
That's like the break glass, I think, moment.
I'll show it to you after the show. It's funny because I saw it on Twitter yesterday. Somebody remade like a cutscene that or like a trailer for the Ezio for Brotherhood for the second game. Remade the trailer in a way that it would look like today, and it looks freaking amazing. It looks amazing. So if they can somehow remake that in the way that they make Black Flag, that would be an instant success. I mean, they're gonna do it for sure. There's no doubt, unless they go under. But I don't think they would.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
I think one is a great candidate for remake as well.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like the leap from like Assassin's Creed 1 to Assassin's Creed 2 is very large in my opinion. Kind of like how we went from Uncharted 1 to Uncharted 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a lot they can do to 1 to make it more polished and a little more enjoyable, because 1 has a really cool setting.
Yeah.
Altair, of course, legendary characters. So there's a lot of cool things they could do there. It's a really fascinating time period.
Very
so
unique.
I'd love to see them revisit that. What do I think they're gonna do? Let's see. I wonder if they would do DLC for this game, like standalone new DLC. Do you think they would do that?
They could, because the original had the Adewale DLC, so they could do that.
Yeah, I never played any of those. We know
Freedom. It was called Freedom something. Um,
Assassin's Creed loves their DLCs.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I could see them doing something brand new like that, or adding that old DLC back again, reincorporating it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Ubisoft, a very weird company.
It is weird because this is such a big success, right? Like Black Flag is finally the success they needed for years, but it's still not enough to get them out of the hot
Of
water.
course not. It's a small win for them.
Yeah. So
Seemingly.
I wonder what the strategy right now is. Like, do you think they would like rapidly greenlight like a remake of 1 and 2 and 3 now, or
Probably.
what do you think is going to happen? Yeah, that
I think
seems
they'll
logical,
probably
right?
greenlight a couple of them at least.
Yeah.
Seems like just like a safe answer. They could probably just look at like what Capcom's doing with Resident Evil as well.
Yep. Exactly.
Resident Evil, they're more ambitious with their remakes. But yeah, I think that's a good idea, especially if 4 was a hit. It's, you know what it seems like from like a public perception, it seems like a win for them that they haven't had in a while.
Yes.
Because we know Shadows was a whole fucking disaster for them on a lot of fronts.
Yeah, from start to finish. And it still is, because
yeah. But yeah, this is a win for them, which is good. They need it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Justin Tata Ronan said, really excited to finally jump into Black Flag. Out of all the Assassin's Creed games I've missed, I actually skipped the beloved Black Flag. With its highly regarded reception, I looked into playing it a few years back, only to discover that a remake was in the works. So after all these years of waiting, I finally get to navigate my ship across the open seas in this open world sandbox adventure. I have to say, so far, it hasn't let me down 4 to 5 hours in, and I'm hooked. I'm looking forward to building up to Blackbeard status and becoming king of the pirates. I played Sea of Thieves, but when other players sabotaged my experience by joining the game and sinking our ship, even though they were supposed to be on the same team, I stopped playing and never went back. So to finally have a great pirate game and Assassin's Creed game is a real treat. It's good to have a solid pirating adventure game, or pirate adventure again. Anyway, I have to get back to work now. My sister-in-law is yelling at me that I am on the clock. Got to get things done so I can get to head home and keep playing. I look forward to your content on this game. It's always nice when the games you guys talk about line up with what I'm playing. Thanks for all you do, LSM team. Smiley face.
Oh,
look at that. Nice. Very nice. Thank you, Justin.
Nice. Yeah.
We love that. But yeah, that's it for Black Flag, I guess, unless there's anything else you want to say, Lockmort.
No, the shanties, of course, great. What do you think? What do you think about the activities? That's one thing I wonder about, because the way I play it, when I get to an island or when I get to a location, I just do it all. Like I fill out the checklist.
You do that? I don't play like that usually. I just kind of do what I feel like doing at the time.
Okay, that's better, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really much of a checklist person in the sense where I see like I gotta fucking make sure I do everything kind of stuff like that. Yeah. I do that in some games, but it's rare. Like I did it in Rebirth where I was like, I gotta fucking do everything. And I enjoyed doing it. I know a lot of people have qualms with that, which is a story for another time. But I usually don't play games like that. Like, there's side games you could do. This is like the checkered board kind of thing like that. I'm like, I don't really feel like doing this right now, so I'm not going to do it. Sometimes I get caught into things. Once again, Rebirth with Queen's Blood, which I was addicted to, the card game. Sometimes in The Witcher, I'd play Gwent, which was cool. Yeah. But what I like about Rebirth and The Witcher 3 of handling with that kind of stuff, those side activities, is I don't know if Assassin's Creed 4 does this at all, so you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it ties into like its own quest line eventually.
No, it doesn't do that.
Yeah. Well, with like Witcher, there's like the coal like tournaments and all that kind of stuff you can do.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy has a whole Queen's Blood storyline as well with its own complete quest. So I love that's what I really like when open world games do that. If they have a side activity where it ties into some sort of narrative, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it seems like here it's just more of a fun distraction if you want to play checkers or whatever.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But it's there.
It's from a time when games were different,
Yes, it is. Definitely.
Yeah.
From a much different time for sure. Cool. Anything else before we move on?
No, dude, great game.
Great game.
Play it.
Super fun.
Yeah.
And listeners, you guys know Ubisoft games go on sale pretty often or whatever. So if you're waiting for you can wait around holidays, there'll probably be a Steam Autumn sale, PlayStation sale, Xbox sale.
Yeah.
These games drop in price $40-$30, dude. snag it then. Because this is a $60 game. It's not 70.
Yes.
So you can
And
probably pick it up for 40 down the line.
or if you don't care about owning it, you can do the Ubisoft Plus thing and just
Yes,
pay
you can do that as well if you want to play it.
18
That's how I
bucks
played Outlaws, Star Wars Outlaws. That's what I
Oh,
did for
nice.
that.
Yeah. Smart.
And I'm happy I did, you know?
Yeah.
Played through the game and I was like, all right, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Lockmort. The next
Sure.
game I'm very excited to talk to you about, which is Final Fantasy VII, the original,
The original.
1997. This is one of, if not my favorite game of all time. It's up there with Ocarina of Time. They're kind of just like they're next to each other.
Yeah.
This game means a lot to me. It changed my life when I played it back in the day, and I still love it. It's still one of my favorites. I'm a big fan of the remake games. I love all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But you played through it for the first time. You were aware of Final Fantasy VII, of course. You played remake before, so you have some sort of context. But you decided to play through it for Power Unlimited once again. You did a retro review for this game as well.
Yes.
You played through it. Talk to me about Final Fantasy VII. General thoughts first, then we'll get into nitty gritty.
Sure. I was kind of blown away by Final Fantasy VII, which I wasn't at first, to be honest. Because the first 6 hours I streamed those first 6 hours, and I wasn't impressed at all. Of course, I played remake, so I already played the Midgar parts, right?
Yeah.
And the Midgar part in the original game is only like 5-6 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Which is how long it took me, but it probably took me a little bit longer than
Yeah,
normal
it's
people.
not super long.
Because I had no idea where to go. Like the backgrounds in this game are like, I played the Steam version, which is apparently the worst version you can possibly play, or so people told me. Because the backgrounds are like Vaseline. I didn't really know where
The
to go.
pre-rendered backgrounds, yeah. They don't translate as well into HD.
Yeah, so I got constantly stuck in the backgrounds, and then the battles came on, and then so I had to keep grinding and I kept getting stuck. So those first 6 hours were like trial and tribulation to me. I wasn't enjoying it at all, really, because I already knew the story too that took place in Midgar. There wasn't anything new, so I figured like, oh my God, am I gonna have to do this for 40, 50 hours, please? And then as soon as I left Midgar, I was like, oh, okay, I'm starting to get it now. I'm starting to understand it. These characters aren't one note. These locations are meaningful. The things that are happening do have meaning to them. Cloud isn't some asshole, arrogant, like I'm a cool guy. Ooh. So as soon as I got to the Nibelheim flashback, that's when I understood, like, oh my, okay, I can see now where people are getting all this from. And then especially, I can just highlight a couple of parts in the game that really got to me. Because the part that got,
Careful with spoilers, I guess, because
Okay,
I will say, just because Revelations is on the horizon.
You are right.
So we'll be a little careful about the spoilers, but you could bring up maybe a location or something like that.
Yes, Coral Prison. That's where the game really, really got to me. The stuff that happens there is stuff I never saw coming. And it highlighted the other characters.
Yes, I could say like this was in Rebirth, so it's like a lot of like Barrett's kind of like flat like backstory and stuff like that.
Well, I still have to get their Rebirth, of course.
Yeah, but like
in the original, that's what really got to me, because Barrett up until then was like a really one-note character to me. And I figured like, oh my God, like this guy. But when that happened, when the stuff that happened, I was like, oh shit, dude, I was wrong. Like I got this character wrong. And I love it when games do that. I love it when games make you think like, oh, this is stupid, or this guy sucks, or this guy. And then gradually you learn like, oh no, it's completely different. I'm the idiot. The writers are the idiots. I'm the idiot. And this game did that multiple times with multiple characters. Red 13, same thing. Amazing backstory too there. The villain in this game, I've read so much, or I've heard so much about Sephiroth over the years, like from everyone I know, for you, including you, everyone I know, greatest villain of all time. Like, yeah, sure. Then I played Remake, he was cool. Remake, it looked really cool, but yeah, sure. When I played this and like got to the end, I was like, oh my God, yeah, everybody's right. Like he is one of the greatest villains of all time. I think this game, if I would have played this in 1997 when it came out, or 1998, it would have changed my life as well. I get you completely. Yeah. This is a seminal game. It's exactly the same feeling I had when I played Ocarina of Time last year. It's one of those games that are very old, but you can perfectly see why they are special and why they are the best game or among the best games of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a 95, like a very high score. It's the music in this game too. I played it over the course of 2 weeks every day for a couple of hours. And I remember waking up like humming Tifa's theme to myself and like, oh fuck, they got me. Like it's really, really good. I love the characters. And what's really cool to someone like me now is I cannot wait to play Rebirth now. Because I saw the original and then I played a little of Rebirth when it came out, but I liked it, of course, because I liked Remake a lot, but it didn't really connect to me.
Well, now you have context.
Exactly.
Like more context for everything.
Exactly.
It'll make everything hit harder.
Yes, exactly. So I completely get you when you say like this changed your life, because I think I wouldn't say it changed my life now because of course there's
I mean, it's older and of course.
So much stuff has happened. If I played this as a kid, I agree completely.
Yeah, when I think I was 10 when this game came out. I think I was 10 at the time. I'm trying to remember when it came out in North America. Let me just, because I know it was 97. I just want to see what month North America release Final Fantasy VII. Let me see. When was it? September. Yeah, I was 10. So this like blew me away. Never seen anything like it at the time. Sure. The production value in this game, like I'm sure Lockmort, as you said, you can appreciate how insane the production value is.
Oh
like
yeah,
the
cutscenes. Yeah.
Like how it, like the camera angles and how it like adjusts certain things.
Yeah.
Like, cause you come from like a TV and film background.
Oh
so
yeah,
I'm sure
absolutely.
You picked up a lot on that kind of stuff.
It's insanely cinematic. Even if the cutscenes are old, of course, because you can tell it's old technology and the characters look a little wacky. It's
a little blocky.
The way they pick their shots and the music and the way they frame everything, it's perfect. It's a movie sometimes. It's perfect.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever saw the game over screen though. If you die, it's like
of course.
The film reel emphasizing the movie.
Yeah, it's a game that has soul, you know. Like a lot of games have like good soul, but this is definitely a game that has like an old soul. Like you can tell, like the people who worked on it poured everything in it.
Who's your favorite character when all is said and done?
That is a tough one.
That is a tough one.
No, it's an easy one. My favorite character is Sephiroth, but I thought you mean of the playable character.
No, you can just. I mean, well, let's do of any character. Then we could do of like the people you can play as the party members.
I think the most interesting character in the whole game is Sephiroth to me. I think his backstory. And well, it's tough. I don't want to spoil it, of course, but the stuff that happens in
the revelations,
the flashbacks, the revelations and stuff, that is so cool. The stuff in the library and stuff. I think that's so cool. Such a fantastic character. I think that's all down to the writing, of course, and also the way he looks.
You get
it's amazing.
Yeah, not only is his design super iconic, but I mean, a lot of games do this, but you get time to see his backstory and his like why he is the way he is and all that kind of stuff, which I think is super important. Final Fantasy is always usually very good about that kind of stuff. So it was handled very well in this game. I feel like super great. Party members though, who was your favorite?
I started out by really not liking Cloud and Barrett. Neither of them, and I started out really liking Tifa right from the start.
They're kind of just dickheads in the beginning of the game, especially Cloud.
Exactly. So when I got to the end, it almost has to be Cloud, I think, because he has the biggest arc to me.
He does. He has a huge arc. By the end of that game, you're like ride or die with that guy.
Yep. Yeah. When he gives like at a certain point, he gives a speech, and I was like, yes, come on, boy. Yeah. So I Barrett too, but more in a tragic way. I think all of them have something special to them, which is very unique to games like this. I think there can be a case made for all of them. But I think at the end of when I look at the entire track, I have to say Cloud because of the emotional roller coaster that it took me on. At first, I didn't like him, and then go ahead. Sorry.
Did you get Vincent? He's optional. Yes. Okay, you did? Okay.
Yes, I did.
And Yuffie is, and I know you did that as well.
Yes, Yuffie as well. I liked Vincent, but he was hyped up too much to me.
Gotcha.
Because people always told me like, oh, that's the best character. And then when I got him, I think it's cool what happens. His backstory and stuff is really cool.
Yeah.
But that one got hyped up. And I was expecting too much from that character.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Talk to me about the materia system. What did you think of the battle system in the game?
At first, again, I already played Remake, of course, so I was
Yeah.
already a little bit familiar with it. At first, the battle system was a little bit annoying to me in the
Mhm.
very early part in Midgar, right? Because it's turn-based, but it's not turn-based, right? And the material system is still pretty simple
Yeah.
back then. Once you get out of Midgar, and once you get more materia, you get more options, you get the summons. It's one of the best battle systems I've ever played. It's turn-based, but it's also action. You know what it reminded me of a little bit? And I only played this game for a little, but it reminded me of what people tell me Expedition 33 is to them,
Mm.
combat-wise, with like the parrying. This,
Yeah.
of course, doesn't have the parrying. But I love the active time battle system because it entices you to still pay attention. When I
Yeah.
play Dragon Quest games, they're fun. But sometimes when I play a Dragon Quest game, I get distracted by something else during the game or during something else. And here I was always focused. I was always focused on the bars. So I think they did a tremendous job. And I think the material system is so much fun to explore and to try. I was constantly switching stuff out and switching stuff in and trying new stuff for this character, making this one a healer, putting this there. It's so cool to experiment with. That is another reason why I can't wait to play Rebirth now, because I feel like it's probably the same in there. You can probably experiment as well in there.
Yeah.
I think I don't know how they did it because it's 1997. This came right after 6. So this was the first 3D one, right?
Yes. Yeah, it was.
I don't know how they did it, but they perfected like every aspect of it. With it, was it luck or was it?
I don't know, man.
How did they do it?
I don't know. It was the first Final Fantasy game on PlayStation as well. They ditched Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Because of the cartridges, and they wanted to put it on CD.
Yeah.
I don't know. Square Soft, especially at that time, was just kind of firing on all cylinders. Right place, right time, right people making a game. It's the game that brought Japanese role-playing games to the masses, that really broke through to the mainstream.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just one of those games.
Normally, I would say it was the start of the decline of the West, but I have to admit, this game is exceptional. Like even for a weeb hater like me, this game is exceptional.
Yeah. What? Okay. So let's say a lot of people haven't played this game yet. If someone was considering playing it or curious about it, what advice would you give to them?
Get through the first 6 hours.
Okay.
I think the onboarding in this game is atrocious, but it needs to. I also understand why it happens. Like I think the first 6 hours in this game, I didn't like any of the characters. I didn't like the combat. I didn't like what I was doing. I didn't like the environments. I liked the music, but that was basically it. As soon as you leave Midgar, no, maybe before. As soon as you get to the Shinra,
when you're going to Shinra Tower, probably.
Yeah. That's when it started to click for me, and that's when I started to realize, like, oh, okay, I can see there's more to it now. But when you first blow up the first reactor and then you blow up the second reactor, it's there wasn't much of a connection. But then again, it's the start of the game. It's the start of a 60-hour game, so you can't really hold that against it. So because I did play this game before a bunch of times, but I never got past Midgar. I always blew up the second reactor, and I was like, okay, I'm good. I don't like this game. Fuck it. So I'm very grateful to Simon and to Power Unlimited that they basically forced me to continue now and forced me to get through it, because otherwise I don't know if I ever would have. And now that makes me wonder what other games I've missed, of course.
Sure.
For instance, we talked about this yesterday. I've never played Metal Gear Solid because I had the same feeling with it.
Yeah.
Right? That's top of my list now. I really want to play Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4 when it comes out next month, because I'm probably wrong about those games too. I played them when I was a kid, or I played the first one when I was a kid, and in my memory, I wasn't a big fan. Like I didn't get it that back then.
Yeah.
So I really want to replay that now, and I'll probably do get it now. Same thing with Zelda last year, Ocarina of Time. There's a bunch of other games that I just never.
Yeah, because you were in like a PC space mostly.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%. I was a CRPG adventure game, action game shooter like Doom and stuff, Quake. I was very much into Unreal, action heavy, graphic heavy, first person shooters back then too. Yeah. And PlayStation was more. I never had a PlayStation up until I think 2003 or 4 when I bought my PlayStation 1. and I played on my PlayStation 1 back then. I played Final Fantasy 8. I played 9. And then I got a PlayStation 2. I played 10, hated 10, and never played the other ones. Again, that's making me wonder now, was I wrong about 10? Maybe I should replay 10 as well. I don't know.
Listeners, you know, when I met Lockmort early on, when I knew he was a real one, he told me he loved Final Fantasy 9. And
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
do.
damn. Because at this point, I didn't know Lockmort even played any Japanese games, like at all, because he was Mr. Western CRPG man. But then he's like, oh, I love Final Fantasy 9. I was like, oh, really? So Lockmort, he's a diamond in the rough. I'll say that.
No, I on Final Fantasy 9, I'm so sad that remake isn't real, because Steiner, probably my favorite
you and
character
me
of all
share a
time.
love for Steiner too, as well.
Yeah.
He's my favorite 9 character.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's so great. So I'm so sad that remake didn't come to
whatever's
fruition.
going on with it.
Whatever happened to it. Yeah, because that would be my Final Fantasy VII remake. I played 9 when I was a little bit older. I think I was like 15 or 16 when I played, so I was not a small kid anymore. But it's still a seminal memory of playing that, because that was my first real JRPG in that style.
Mm-hmm.
I remember loving it so much. That game was so special to me. So I hope we'll ever see that remake. Do you think it's still real, or?
I think it was real at a point, at least. I believe it was real. Yeah. I think people have said it's just kind of on ice right now, whatever. So it's in limbo, could be canceled, or it's just sitting there till they know what to do with it. But yeah, I definitely want that. So Rebirth is on the docket for you. One thing I would recommend, if you have time, is I would fit in Crisis Core.
Oh yeah, the Zack game, right?
If
people
you
have
want.
been telling me,
that will kind of make what's it called, Rebirth hit a little harder, I think, because you've played the original, completed the original. So then I would play Crisis Core, because if we want to go in, I always recommend chronological order if possible for playing franchises. And Crisis Core was before the remake games.
And should I play the original and then the remake, or just the remake?
Just play. Well, Crisis Core Reunion. Okay, you play that. That's like a remaster version of Crisis Core. Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Are you gonna replay the remake, or are you just gonna go to Rebirth?
Oh no, that's what I'm asking. Like, because
if you wanted, I mean, I don't think you played Rebirth or remake. You don't have time, I don't think, probably, to go back to it. You still have to get through Rebirth.
No. I meant, like, Crisis Core also has an original game, right? And then they
play Reunion. Yeah, play Reunion.
Okay,
it's like it's just like an HD version of the game, mostly with some changes. Like, play that version, I would say.
Sure. So that first, and then
play that, then play Rebirth, and it's pretty short, dude. You can get through it in probably like 12 hours.
Oh wow, okay, I'll do that
if you just kind of beeline it. So
yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'll put it.
It'll give a lot more context about stuff, and I think you'll notice things since you've played the original. Now it'll make it be like, oh, okay,
cool. Okay, no, I'll put it on at the top of the list then. Cool.
Yeah, and it's on everything modern, so you can play it on whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else you want to say about Final Fantasy VII before we move on?
No, just that you were right, dude. It's because of you and Simon that I played these, so I'm very thankful to you two. Because of course I have a lot of friends who like these games, right? And they're always like, you gotta play them, but you never really do. But you challenge people to do that, which I really appreciate. I think
not everyone is willing to, take on such a huge task like that. A million people will tell you to play stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that's when it's like your close friends and people and you know their tastes and you trust them. It's different than like a random stranger telling you that kind of thing.
Yeah, of course. That's true. It always makes me think that would be, well, we talked about this before. I have this idea for a show, which is impossible to do, especially on LSM because there's not that many people here. But I would love to have a show on a podcast network where you challenge each other to play a game that's out of their purview. So I would challenge you to play Oblivion, and you would challenge me to play Final Fantasy VII, and then a month later we would reconvene and tell our stories.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably just do that on this show. If we wanted to.
Well, we basically did. Yeah.
We basically did. Like you did the Bard. You haven't given me a challenge quite yet, but there's stuff. Well, I mean, you championed I played Kingdom Come because of you, basically, too.
Oh,
at
yeah,
least.
sure. Yeah, sure. That's a good
So I was like,
example.
okay, this man knows what he's talking about. And we're waiting to see, like, well, I mean, like a
Oh,
lot of the stuff that's coming up that you're interested in, I'm also interested in, like Blood of the
yeah.
Dawnwalker and stuff like that.
We share a lot of similarities. Speaking of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, uh, no spoilers for the episode, of course, but you watched House of the Dragon
I
yesterday,
did,
the new episode.
yes.
He was in it.
Yeah.
Well, he was in it. Dry Devil was in it.
Yeah, the actor.
Which is-
It was, yeah, I didn't notice that until you said it. I was like, oh, that's sick.
Well, he showed up. He plays like a minor character, so it's
Yeah.
not really important. But they showed him on screen, and I was like, "Where do I know this guy from?" And then he opened his mouth, and his voice is so distinct. It's like, "That's him." I was
Yeah.
literally doing the DiCaprio meme.
Yeah, that's him.
On my couch. Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
yeah. But no, I love that when when your friends like challenge you or recommend you something. It's also about trust. Like I trust you,
It
so
is,
if
yeah.
you tell me
A lot
this
of it
game is
about
good,
trust.
I'll trust you. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Wasn't there supposed to be like a Baldur's Gate 2 remake happening or something like that?
There is. One of the original creators is working on it. But we don't know anything else. Wizard of the
Okay.
Coast released that they're making a remake. They didn't tell us who, what company, when it's releasing. Nothing. That they're working on it.
Yeah.
The rumor is that they're doing 1 and 2, which is very smart because 1 is a good game, but not a great game. 2 is a
Okay.
great game, and if they can somehow integrate 1 into 2, that would be brilliant. Because I think if you make a remake of 1 and you put it out there, people will hate it. Or well, not hate it, but they won't like it as much.
They won't see the big deal about it.
No, because 2 is basically Lord of the Rings, and 1 is basically the Silmarillion, or maybe the Hobbit is a big disservice to the Hobbit because the Hobbit is a seminal movie or book.
Sure, but I know what you're
Absolutely.
saying. Like a massive epic or something like that compared to
Yeah.
like a kid's story, essentially.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate 2 is what Final Fantasy VII is to you. To me.
Yeah, it's
Baldur's
like your
Gate
favorite
2 is
game of
better.
all time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm waiting on the word of that from you.
Of course. Yeah.
Like, if you're like, yo, this is good, you got to try it. I'm like, okay, this is the real
Yeah.
deal.
I think you'll love it because you've also played Divinity Original Sin 2.
I have,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. I think after Baldur's Gate 2, Divinity Original Sin 2, and then of course Baldur's Gate 3, those games come close. I think the closest games you can get to Baldur's Gate 2 right now are Rogue Trader, Pathfinder 1 and 2, and that's basically it. Pillars is not unless people love Pillars of Eternity. No. Pillars of Eternity? The Obsidian games?
Yes,
Yeah, Pillars
yeah.
of Eternity, right?
Mhm.
Why am I so confused? Path of Exile. Never mind.
Oh.
POA. Yeah,
PoE? Yeah.
Yeah. Pillars of Eternity. I don't think they're up to snuff to the quality of Baldur's Gate 2, but I think Rogue Trader, for instance, is. If you like
Oh,
Warhammer
really?
40K, Warhammer 40K is exceptional. Rogue Trader is an exceptional game.
Okay.
But it's 300 hours. So if you, I mean, it's a very long game. It's not a
Massive
game,
game.
it's not a game that you finish in like a weekend. It's one
It's
over a
like,
year.
dude,
maybe,
yeah, if you want to get a lot of bang for your buck, I suppose.
Yeah,
That's one of those
Yeah.
games.
exactly. But yeah, I would wait for Baldur's Gate 2 remake. It'll come at some point.
It'll
Hopefully
come.
fast.
Yeah. All right. This game I'm curious about. You talked to me a little bit about this, but Esoteric EBB? Is that how it is?
Yes. What a coincidence, because that's also basically a little bit of a CRPG.
Yeah.
Esoteric Ebb, very strange
okay.
title. Yeah,
Gotcha.
very very strange title. I don't think it's released on consoles yet. It will because it was a huge success on PC, but I'm not sure if it's on consoles. I don't think it is, but maybe it is.
I can look.
But yeah. Thank you. What it is, it's basically a mix between Disco Elysium and Baldur's Gate 3. It takes place in a D&D setting. The art style it looks like it's drawn by a 15-year-old, but it works. It's very beautiful. It's very well done. It takes place in a D&D setting, and you are a cleric. You wake up in the city of Norvik. You died, but you don't know why, and you don't really know who you are. The only thing you know is that we're 5 days removed from the local election, the first democratic election in the town, and a tea shop blew up. And you're basically the cleric who got sent there by the government to investigate who blew up the tea shop. That's the premise of the story. It sounds very stupid, and it is, but that's what makes this game incredibly great to me. There's only been a handful of games over the past 2 decades that made me laugh out loud. Stick of Truth, definitely one of them. Love that game. Made
Hell
me
yeah.
laugh a bunch of times. Disco Elysium, same thing. Made me laugh a bunch of times too. This game, Esoteric Ebb, I think I'm, let's say, between 8 and 10 hours in. So I haven't finished it yet, but I'm between 8 and 10 hours in. It made me laugh more than all those combined.
Wow.
These games are so funny because the dialogue options that you get is stuff that I would say sometimes to people, I think, just to fuck with them. Like, for instance, you get to a shopkeeper and you're dressed as a cleric, of course. You have like this blue suit, you have a helmet on. You talk to the shopkeeper. You say, "Oh, I play as a strength character." So I'm like, "Oh, I'm the mighty cleric. I come here to rescue you." The shopkeeper's like, "Dude, we don't need you. Like, we don't need rescuing. Go away." And then you talk to the character that was standing right next to him, right? And she asks you, "Oh, I need help. Are you like the mighty cleric?" And one of the options is that you can say, "No." He's like, "What? But I just saw you. I just heard you say you're the cleric." And then you can just say, "No."
Nope.
And then, when it continues, one of the options is you're under arrest. And that made me laugh.
That's really funny.
So you can just constantly fuck with people, constantly fuck with NPCs. The same dialogue options, you're under arrest. That part was also in Disco Elysium. It's not made by the same people. It's made by a friend of the people who made Disco Elysium. I know Disco Elysium gets a lot of flack because of the ideology behind it. It was made by people with a correct me if I'm wrong, communist ideology, correct. I think. Yeah. In this game, you can play whatever you want to be. You want to be a nationalist bastard, like I am in the game, not in real life, in the game. You can. You want to be a socialist in the game, you can. You want to be a communist in the game, you can. Because there are elections. So there are different political parties vying for your attention, which is really cool. You have the Nationalist Party, which is my character is like humans first and only humans. So when you meet elves, you're like, go away. We don't want you here. You got the Free Striders, which of course are just want freedom. You have the Asgalian Workers' Party, which are basically socialists. You have the Agrarian Party who just want plants, or the Arcanists, the wizards. And you can also vote in this election yourself. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but and just like in Disco Elysium, everything, all your stats, like your strength, your dexterity, your constitution, intelligence, wisdom, your charisma, talk to you. So you have constant internal monologues with yourself. So if you do something, for instance, something very basic, at the start of the game, you wake up, there's a zombie, right? That's just roaming around in the cellar where you wake up. Because my strength was so high, my strength told me, like, kick his ass, kill him. And then your intelligence tells you, like, no, it's a zombie. You can't kill a zombie. A zombie is already dead. What are you doing, idiot? So if you make like a dumb character like I did, like high strength, low intelligence, he just bumbles try to slap his way through the game. It's such a fun way to give the player agency and to give the player choice without really... I have no idea what another playthrough looks like in this game. It could be... Cool. I think it's vastly different. So I think that's really cool. The only issue is, I think, for a lot of people, is that there's no actual gameplay. Everything is done with dice, so there's no combat.
I was going to ask you about this. Well, I talked to you a little bit about this with you off camera, I think a couple nights ago, but in terms of like quote unquote gameplay, I think of Disco Elysium, there's like none really whatsoever. There's no, it's all just dialogue, which is, it's its own thing. That's fine. But I was kind of wondering if there's more like interactivity in this game compared to that.
There is a whole lot more of interactivity in this game compared to Disco Elysium. Okay. Compared to other games, not really, but you can pick up a shit ton of stuff in this game and interact with it and do stuff with it and change your appearance with it. And it's way more of a game than Disco Elysium was.
Okay.
But it's still not... For instance, the combat in this game, it's all dice-based, but it's like you're playing a tabletop game. Mm-hmm. You have a monster, you have a sword. Your strength is 18. Do you want to use your sword to stab the monster in the belly? Roll the dice. Like, it's not like in Baldur's Gate 3, for instance, where you click on the enemy and you have your different spells. And you also have spells here, by the way, but you can't really use them in the traditional combat kind of way. It's more of a... it's more of an interactive storybook.
Okay.
Is how I would describe it. It's not really a visual novel because there is game, like you do click on the map to walk around and stuff, but it's not like Persona, for instance, where
Right.
you do have gameplay compared with a visual novel. It's more like, it's very unique. It's like Disco Elysium, but more interactive. That's basically, it's very unique. That's all you can compare it with,
Okay.
I think.
But yeah, I mean, to me, it looks a little more appealing as well from what I've seen. Like, I
Yes.
played through Disco Elysium and I appreciate it for what it is, but
Yeah.
I didn't love it.
No, I get that. I get that. Disco Elysium is a very, how do I put this? It's like an intellectual game for people who like to say they're intellectual.
Yes.
Like it's a
Yes.
very good. It's a great. Disco Elysium is a great game if you're into that stuff. But
Mhm.
if you're not, if you don't read like a book a week, or if you're not into visual novels, or if you want gameplay and if you want to actually play a game, yeah, then it's not really that great of a game, of course. But if you're into great stories, and like I told you,
Yes.
this game, Esoteric Ebb, I can only play this at two moments in the day. I can either play this the moment I wake up, then I can put like an hour or 2 hours in it, or I can play it an hour before I go to sleep. But
Mm.
during the day, no way, because my attention goes somewhere else, or I need to work, or I need to do this, or what are we gonna do for dinner? What show do I have to record? What do I have to edit? Games like this only work for me when my mind is empty. When I'm woken up and I'm a little bit groggy, or when I'm about to go to sleep. But maybe that's a personal thing. I don't. How's that for you? What do you think about that?
No, I agree with you sometimes like that. Sometimes I'm only capable of playing a certain game at a certain time or for a
Yeah.
certain amount of time. Definitely.
Yeah. But I think, yeah, it's an easy recommendation. It has no voice acting though.
Yeah, let me
That's
read
also
this really
another thing.
quick. This
Sure.
is from Sam. It's Tarman.
Oh,
Hey,
Tarman.
gents. It's Tarman. Lock, I want to ask you your opinion of Esoteric Ebb is worth getting at this time since there's no voice acting. I wasn't able to get into Disco Elysium until the final cut because there was so much dialogue. Now it's my second favorite game ever. That's also what stopped me from trying out Pentiment. Should I wait for the inevitable console release, which might include voice acting, or bite the bullet and try the game out now? Have a lovely day, boys. Tarman. Thanks, Tarman.
Yeah, thank you. I would wait, actually. I would wait. Because he's
Okay.
right. Disco Elysium didn't launch with voice acting, or not for everyone.
Not like I remember like the weird spirits or whatever
Yeah.
had some voice acting.
Yeah. But not
But
all the
not
characters,
everything.
right? But
Yeah.
then in the special edition or whatever they released like 2 years later, it did.
Mm.
So if I were you, I would wait. It's well, I haven't completed it yet, so I can't really give it like a verdict or a recommendation. But even though I think it's an easy recommendation for people like me. Like if you like
Sure.
CRPGs, you'll probably love it. But I would wait because it will definitely get voice acting. They will definitely improve on a couple of things. I feel like they will probably add a little bit to it here and there. So it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Did you look it up? Did it release for consoles or not?
No, it's just
No
PC
console
right now.
release. Okay.
And I was trying to
Then,
see
yeah.
if it was early access, and I don't think it is.
No, it's not. It's full
Okay.
release. It's
Yeah,
full
it came
release.
out in March. Okay.
Yeah. The other person who loves this game is David Jaffe. I saw him play it and he was
Loving
very
it.
happy with it too. Yeah, I don't know if he finished it or not, but he was very happy with it too.
Cool. Yeah, I wonder what like Colin would think of this game if he would give it a shot. Because he loved Pentiment, but definitely it'd have to be on console first.
That is a great example, actually. Pentiment. That is something that this game really reminds me of too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Colin refuses to play Disco Elysium because it's made by communists,
Yeah.
so he doesn't want to play it. And also, yeah, if you recommend something to Colin, there's a 9 out of 10 chance that he will never play it because you
Correct.
recommended it. So
That's true.
I never dare to. Brad, this was before you came to LSM, I think. But you know what game people used to recommend to Colin so
Baldur's
much
Gate
that
3.
no, worse. That he
Oh.
now refuses. But you're close though. But you're worse because you love this game. That he now refuses to play it. It's by
Close?
you were very close because it's by the same people.
Oh, Divinity?
Yeah, the people always told
Oh,
Colin to play Divinity Original Sin 2 for
yeah.
years and years and years, which I agree with. I think he would love that
Divinity is
game, but
cool. Yeah, I think he would
yeah,
like it if he gave it a chance. But
yeah, but people ruined that.
maybe, I mean, I don't know for sure, but I think maybe like the amount of options in these kind of games is maybe a little off-putting for him.
Yeah,
Maybe, I'm not sure.
yeah,
He seems like
yeah.
someone who likes structure a lot, but I
Well,
could be wrong.
I think we have an in though, because you have punching up with Micah. I've been trying to get Micah to play Baldur's Gate 3 for years.
There's no Switch
You
2
can do
version
it.
though.
Oh, you're right. Damn. Well, but she played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on the Xbox.
Yes, that's true. She did.
So
She did.
maybe if you can
Maybe.
somehow convince her to play Baldur's Gate 3 on Xbox.
Well, here's like my whole thing is like it's beginning her to play like Zeldas and Mario's right now.
Of course.
That's
Yeah,
where I'm
makes
at
sense.
right now.
Yeah.
No, I think Baldur's Gate would be very interesting because she likes like grid-based strategy games a lot. That's like her favorite shit. So
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, Baldur's Gate's not grid-based, but you know what I mean. It's like tactical kind of combat.
She's I think I could be wrong, but I get the impression that she thinks it's very complicated, but it's
Right.
not.
Yeah.
Right. It's not. It looks complicated when you see it for the first time, but it's not
Right.
complicated.
Yeah.
But then maybe if she plays it and she loves it, then maybe Colin will think like, huh,
Maybe.
what would happen? Because he also didn't play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but
That's true.
you
That's
you
true.
never know.
You got to just take, the small wins you can get up when you can get them. Like,
True.
I can't make Colin play anything for her. I'm not going to even try because he did play through Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
I mean, he had to lose a bet to do it, but still, he
Yeah.
did it.
and Elden Ring.
He tried Elden Ring for a little bit. Yeah. Micah's going to play Elden Ring.
Oh,
So,
cool.
She's going to
Hell
play a
yeah.
Switch 2 version.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I love the dynamic between you two on Punching Up. I love that.
It's
It's
chaos.
so much fun. I don't play Nintendo games, but I still listen to the show sometimes because I just like that dynamic.
Mhm.
It's a fun dynamic.
Thank you.
It's cool.
All right. Anything else you want to say about a lock before we move on?
Well, I wish I could say more about it because it's a little bit short, I guess. But I can't really. I don't want to spoil anything, and also
Sure.
most importantly, I haven't completed it yet, so I don't want to put a verdict on it.
Oh,
But
yeah. I mean, you can report back sometime in the future.
yeah, personally, I'm having a great time with it. It's a comedy game. I wake up, I play 2 hours of Esoteric Ebb, and I feel awesome because it makes me laugh so much. That's
Mhm.
all I can say.
That's cool. All right. Lockmort, let's move on to Sort It Out.
Oh,
Just a segment, something that's irritating us in gaming. Could be company, person, whatever. However you want to get.
sure.
Could be big, small, doesn't matter. I got one right off the bat.
Nice.
Monkey's Paw.
Oh,
Octopath Traveler 1 and 2 got announced for Switch 2 today. Ports of it. Cool.
Mhm.
Nice. However, there is no save transfer if you have data from the other versions. And it's out in Japan digitally right now. It's coming out physically later. So that and no save transfer or there's no upgrade. So like let's say you have the Switch 1 version, you can't do like a $10 upgrade to get the Switch 2 version. Got to buy it full out again. That I can understand a little more. Well, and not that I'm happy about it, but I understand companies doing it. But no save transfer, dude. Like even if you have like if you have a Switch 1 save and you can't transfer it to a Switch 2 copy, it's like, damn, what are we doing here, guys?
Yeah.
Can't figure that shit out. It's weird because it's like, oh, it's cool, it's on Switch 2. That's sick or whatever. But it's like, it feels like bare minimum kind of thing.
How much does it cost on there? Is it full price?
So I believe they are 60 each, but you can right now. I looked at Nintendo's website, and it looks like you can get digital for both versions for $44.99 until the 16th, which is 3 days from when we're recording. So a little pre-order bonus thing going on here.
Okay, that's cool.
So if you're interested in, that's like for the dual pack for Octopath 1 and 2.
Okay.
But otherwise, they're $60 a pop.
Wow, that's very expensive too. But maybe that's normal. I don't know.
I don't know. Square Enix is a weird company, so I'm not really sure. They have a thing I like to call the Square Enix tax, where everything is $10 more than it probably needs to be for a lot of stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
But I'm just like, man, easy layup, and you kind of fumbled it, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. That is an easy layup. Yeah. People like people from the NSM community, like Sean Mason and stuff, will love that because he loves Octopath 2 and he loves the Switch, of course. But that's so weird. Why didn't they include? Did they give a reason or?
No, I don't know. Not that I could see anywhere.
Huh.
But improved resolution and frame rate, or resolution, not resolution, and frame rate, of course. But yeah, no save transfer or upgrade. So damn.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you played Horizon Forbidden West on PS4 or whatever. You get the PS5 version. No upgrade. Your save as a transfer over. Which those games did have that, actually. But it's like kind of like that weird thing. It's just kind of like, why? Why not? Why don't you have this?
It almost
You're not a small company.
Exactly. Yeah, it almost sounds like laziness. Like just like, nah, they'll buy it anyway.
Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like to me.
Are people like protesting?
I don't know. I have no idea what people are thinking about it. I'm sure a lot of people aren't happy. Hold on, I can look under. But I'm looking at Genki's tweet about it. And this guy, the first comment I see says, fuck Square Enix and their shitty ports. Offering an upgrade is bare minimum.
Okay.
And this guy below him says, y'all complaining, parentheses, with a good reason too, but you're still going to buy it. Y'all are part of the problem. And he has a picture of Pepe wearing a tuxedo, opening a Dr. Pepper.
Okay, so every single company is dealing with the same two kind of people. Okay, yes. Good to know. Good to know right now. Okay, excellent.
Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. So,
damn. Well, hopefully,
kind of a little easy layup. That just like, all right, well,
yeah. Hopefully they come to their senses, I guess.
I don't know, man. I don't know about them. I don't know, dude.
You played both those games, right? You loved
I played the first one, and I didn't love it. I actually didn't even finish it.
Oh.
So the thing about that game is I did not like how the characters interacted with each other and their stories connected. Basically, Octopath, if anyone's unfamiliar, is you have 8 different characters that have their own each story, but at points they converge with each other, and I think they did a very bad job in the first game doing that. But from what I've heard about 2, I have not played 2, is it's much better about all that kind of stuff. Like, I think Maddie really likes 2 a lot. So.
Yeah, I am. When I was still editing for Retro Rebound, we did the review for 2, and I think that's still one of the best reviews Maddie ever made.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He loved that game.
Yeah, I think a lot of people really liked it.
Yeah, unironically. Why did I say that?
Unironically. Yeah, that guy.
Turning into a Gen Zer here.
Yeah.
No cap. On God.
For real. For real. All right. Anything for you this week, Lockmort?
Well, I mean, the easy thing to say would be Sony, of course, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah, the physical thing going on. Yeah.
I've been quiet about. I haven't brought it up before,
right?
I guess so. So I think this would be the perfect opportunity to not do it because I don't care. No, that's not true. No, I think it's very. Of course, I think of Dustin right away.
Yeah,
right? I know physical is very important for Dustin. I've been digital since forever, since 2010, maybe before. Since they stopped making physical games for PC, really.
Yeah, PC mindset.
Yeah. So it doesn't really affect me in that way. But for people like him, it does affect him. And I think it is a huge deal. I think there has to be a way to get out of this or not for Sony. I think the people who are boycotting this are fully in the right. And I hope they get Sony as far as to maybe they're not going to reconsider this, I think, but I hope they can get them as far as to look at it and offer a solution. Like Xbox is, I could be wrong. I read about this just before we started recording.
Rumors about that, or people are saying this. They're doing a program to transfer, like your physical game, make it a digital copy, essentially.
Yeah. You can digitize your physical collection, which is really cool, I think, if that is a free option that people can do. The only thing, I wonder how that works, because can you just go to the library and get an Xbox game?
I was wondering, like, does it somehow, like, make the disc void or something like that? What's that process like? I'm very curious about that.
Yeah. But yeah, so a lot of my friends are very much into physical games, and they're all very distraught about this. So I hope for their sake, like people, I know there's like big discussions going on about digital ownership and all that stuff. To be fair and to be honest, it's not all that stuff goes way above my head, or
Sure.
way over my head, because I'm a PC guy. I've been digital all my life. Yeah, I don't own my games, but I've been out of the battle for a long time. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But I hope for people like Dustin, who are very much into physical games, that they can stop this, and that
Sure.
they don't have to become like me, because I don't have a choice. My PC doesn't even have a DVD drive anymore, or a Blu-ray drive. That
Right.
just simply, most PCs don't even have that anymore. And I remember, and I miss this very dearly, the old big PC boxes.
The boxes,
with, like, DVD.
yes.
Yeah. I'll never forget, like, getting the Baldur's Gate special edition with, like, the big map and the big booklets and stuff. That was awesome back in the day. And that doesn't exist anymore. So I would feel very sad if that would also disappear for consoles. So I hope they can change it around.
Yeah, like pretty much at the start of the PS5 generation, I was like, oh, it's over. So I've been all digital from then. Like Switch 2, I don't have a single physical Switch 2 game. I have all physical Switch 1 games. So when I went to Switch 2, I was like, it's over as well here. So I've been moving over, but I want physical games to stay. I think it's great. I think it's a great option to have.
Yeah.
Even if it's small minority, even if you could just like make it a premium thing. I know the Sacred Boys, and I'm sure Maddie have talked to death about this kind of thing, but having some way, an option, even if it's a more premium item, more expensive or whatever, or much less supply, I think it'd be cool to have that as well. And I'm with you on the whole, like, ownership thing. Obviously, I want to own or have some more security owning my games.
Yeah.
But I've also seen the way the winds are blowing in the industry and the shift towards digital.
Yeah, it's like inevitable, right?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what this reminds me of a lot? Maybe you have the same memory. Did you play Half-Life 2 back in the day, 2004?
I did. Well, I played it when the Orange Box came out. I think I played it around then.
Then you'll probably remember this too, because when Half-Life 2 released in 2004, like the original release, it came with this very annoying program that you had to install, and everybody hated it, including me. And that program was called Steam.
Yes.
And everyone was like, what the fuck? I do not want this. Get it out of here, Valve. Get it out of here. And people were writing letters and angry emails, and now everybody loves Steam, including me.
Kissing Steam's butt. Loving it.
Exactly.
I mean, Steam's the best platform in my opinion as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Steam and GOG to me, yeah. But both are amazing, yeah. Yeah,
I guess if you compare like Steam to Xbox and PlayStation, like blows them out of the water.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, I think it's funny because that probably started the digital downfall of physical PC games.
Yes. Oh, yeah, Half-Life of course.
2 with,
you can
Steam.
Gabe Newell, dude.
Yeah. But nobody really... It's funny because it just happened, right? Maybe I wasn't tuned in when every company decided, okay, no more physical disc for PC. But I don't feel like...
it was just... Sorry to interrupt you. It was just more... we didn't really have Twitter or anything like that. That wasn't as like a big of a thing. It's like social media where you can get a bunch of people's opinions just really quickly in like a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
It was mostly like forums back in the day, I feel like, where you'd see that kind of stuff. And I do remember some people complaining about it. I don't remember it as much because I wasn't in the PC space so much then. But I do remember it. I remember a lot of people complaining about horse armor, though. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
That was a big deal. And now no one gives a fuck whatsoever about that.
Yep. Todd. Yeah, the horse armor was a big deal because it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like it cost, like, how much was it back then? I think it was like $10 back then, and it didn't do anything. It was just a cosmetic, which now is normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the question earlier who wrote in about the cosmetics in Black Flag. But back then, that was 2007, after 6 or 7. That was the worst thing imaginable. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny looking back at it because people predicted the future back then to a T. Yeah. But back then, everyone was like, nah, that's not good. It's not that bad. Don't worry about it. And now look at us.
Yeah. I'm trying. Oh, okay. So I think it was, from what I've seen, I could be wrong. I think it was $2.50.
Oh, okay. So
for the horse armor. Okay. But back in 2006, for horse armor that literally does nothing, it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there was expansions and stuff back then, new content.
Yeah.
And I guess you could technically say this is new content, but it was definitely like the beginning, or if not, the one that started all of skins,
Microtrans.
essentially.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Cosmetics.
dude. That's 20 years ago. Isn't that crazy?
Feels old, man. Yeah.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I was just thinking about it like, oh, I was in my room back then. I remember where I was when I first read that story. I'm like, when was that? That's not that. That's like 10 years ago. No, it's 20 years ago.
Yeah, man,
Jesus.
it's over. It's over, dude, for us.
Yeah, I only have like one more Elder Scrolls in me before I kick the bucket.
I know, dude.
Like,
I mean, at this rate, yeah, we all have one more Elder Scrolls in us. That's about it. This entire like millennial age demographic. It's crazy.
Yeah. But so it has to be Sony, or if it wasn't Sony, I also wrote down EA with the college football 27 microtransaction stuff, but they kind of reversed it. What's
the thing going on with that?
If I get it correctly, they had like a paid offline progression, so you could basically pay to win. In college football,
it's so weird to me, Lockmort, because I'm not in that world at all, like sports games. But from my understanding, is they are riddled with like microtransactions and like pay to win kind of modes, like cards or something like that. I don't know a whole lot about it. That's just what I've heard. So it's a whole world I don't even want to get involved in.
I think what I read earlier is that EA, like, because a lot of people complained about it and left like negative reviews on Steam, which is always like review bombing is never good. I never agree with it, but it does help sometimes in this case, I guess. Because they reversed on it. But the problem is that a lot of people already bought those microtransactions. So I think they're trying to figure out what to do for those people now. How would they, because they're not giving that money back, of course.
No, here's some like EA bucks you can use on your EA game, probably.
EA coins,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. So not a great week for big companies, I guess. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Well, you gotta you gotta voice your opinion and do all that kind of stuff, of course. It is your right.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Mark V wrote in, said, "Hey, Summoning Crew, incoming rant. Sorted out Square Enix and any developer that has a trophy tied to fucking RNG. I'm currently 8 hours in on top of my 80+ hour playtime at getting the last trophy I need for Dragon Quest VII's Platinum. 8 hours spent playing this stupid RNG card matching game just to get items only obtainable through the side game for the trophy that requires you to collect every item in the game. Why require you to collect every item, then pad your playtime with RNG, something that doesn't require skill and isn't rewarding? It ruins the experience for going for the platinum tied to your game, which I enjoyed up until that point. Instead of a fond memory of a challenge, it's just a haunting annoyance. I know I could just not get the platinum if I'm that annoyed, but I'm stubborn and came this far. Sorry for the rant and cheers to another 8 hours. I totally understand that, Mark. RNG trophies suck, dude. Big time.
They are the worst, yeah.
They suck big time. Yeah, I don't know why, man. Like some games have great trophy lists and some games just have decent, and this seems like a decent one with like a few annoying ones, but it's like with I remember Dark Souls 3, you have to like farm these specific like silver knights for a drop for like a covenant or something like that. I remember it sucked ass. But RNG trophies are always the worst.
Yeah, it's so funny because I never really cared about trophies or achievements. So that stuff never really bothered me. But I know so many of my friends, so many people I know, including everyone on the SM, that are really into trophies and achievements and stuff. So to them, that seems like hell to me. Like having to play a game that you don't really want to play anymore, but you have to because you need like the trophy or the achievement. Oh man, I would go nuts.
I only go for platinums and I barely get any if I really like the game.
Sure.
If it's like, I'm like, yo, this game's fucking sick. I want to just kind of, it gives me like an incentive to keep playing it essentially.
Oh yeah. Sure. I get that.
It's just like more value to me, but I definitely don't do it often.
You're going to laugh at me. You know what game I did that with? It's one of the only games I did that with. 2 games really. You're going to laugh at both. Yeah.
Are they like Assassin's Creed games?
No, because I think those are pretty easy, right? But I did it for Jedi Fallen Order, the first game.
Oh, hell
'cause
yeah.
I love
I'm not
that
gonna
game
laugh
so
at you.
much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I love that game so much. And the other one, you're gonna laugh at me for this one, I think, was the Days Gone. Because I also really enjoyed
Dude,
Days
I
Gone.
could see the platinum being fun in that game, actually.
Yeah.
I could see it being fun. No, dude, those are not like, I'm thinking you're doing some AI mayonnaise game to
Oh,
get
no,
trophy. You're playing
no,
Hannah Montana like Colin was back in the day. Something degenerate like that.
No, because I don't care about trophies, except like you said, in the games that I really enjoy.
Dude, no, man, you're doing legit shit right there.
Oh, okay.
I do not laugh at you, sir.
Oh, not now. Not while I'm here. Not while I'm here.
Yeah. When you're here, no. When you're out, when you're not here, you talk shit all day.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. This is from Lemstees. What's up, fellas? Hope you all had a good weekend. I was sorted out to the gamers recently who have been complaining about physical media and not being supported soon by PlayStation, but rushed to go buy the digital ports of Black Ops 1 and 2 on the PlayStation Store, causing crashes/outages for people. I just don't understand it. As someone who was bummed about the physical media, as someone who buys majority physically, I also understand this move by PlayStation as much as it sucks. I'm just a big believer in putting your money where your mouth is. What do you guys think? Am I the one who needs sorting out? Anyways, hope you all have a safe week and do something kind for someone. Okay. Kind for someone. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this, and many people, of course, talked about this, is any sort of boycott, especially in gaming. I don't know about other things as much, but I know gaming pretty well. All it takes for a quick reversal is one game announcement or one 13, 15-second trailer. That's all it takes for someone to be. They're going to get you with something eventually. Yeah. It's like microtransactions, People were crying. I remember when they're putting fucking store mounts in World of Warcraft, and I'm like, what are you doing, guys? But eventually these motherfuckers beat you down, and you're going to get got someday, somehow. But it's just funny because Black Ops was like a week later or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, and they're like, from what I've seen, not impressive ports at all.
No. Yeah, you almost have to wonder if they did it on purpose, which I think if they're smart, they probably would have done it on purpose.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's tough, because, well, I'll save it for my Keep It Up, because my Keep It Up is connected to this.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's just move right into that then.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, you said like you're disappointed. Like,
no, because I thought maybe you had something else to say.
No. I was just saying, like, I understand. I see where Lem says is coming from. I totally get it. Like, yeah, it is weird to see probably a lot of people championing one thing and having a strong opinion about something that just immediately flipping it at the drop of a hat when the thing they care about is now here. It's easy to complain when there's nothing that you're interested in, but when there's something that you're like, oh, this is my kind of thing.
True.
Then that's when you got to put up or shut up by then. So we'll see.
It's tough, yeah.
Good luck, everybody out there. All you out there who are fighting the fight or whatever, you do what you got to do. I wish you good luck. Nothing but the best for you guys. All right.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Never surrender. But me and Lockmort aren't really in that fight as much. I will cheer you guys on from the sidelines.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Now let's do Keep It Up. The exact opposite. Stuff we're pleased with in gaming. Let's just go right ahead with what you were going to say, Lockmort.
Well, my Keep It Up is for Mr. Real Radic.
Oh, yeah. Friend of the show. He's been on the show a couple times.
Yeah, he's
a good boy. A good lad.
Yeah, good boy. Exactly. Radic is a good boy. Yeah, he's awesome. Radic is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Radic, you know Radic, of course, but he came up pretty fast. Like 2 years ago, nobody heard of him. Now he's huge. He's big, of course. And as you know, when you get bigger, at some point, something will happen and people will
controversy.
Cling on you and hate on you for one thing you said at a certain point, which you might not have said. In Radic's case, and that's how it connects to the previous one, he put up a tweet about Black Ops 1, and people immediately latched onto it, and even community noted him because they said they pretended that he said that he was boycotting PlayStation, but he never said that. He just said that what they were doing is wrong, and he hopes they reverse it, but he never
said I'm
called for
boycotting, I'm not buying anything, and yeah,
exactly. He never called for a boycott. So when he was excited for Black Ops 1, which of course someone like his age would be,
sure, yeah,
and someone like him who's so much into the history of PlayStation, would be. People got really mad at him, and he got like community noted and so much hate over really nothing, which he doesn't deserve, of course. Radic is a really, really how do you put this? Good boy. Good boy
yeah,
sounds very.
he's a good lad. Yeah,
yeah. He's a very nice, warm.
He is. He's a great dude.
Super intelligent individual. So when this happened, he got really fucked up by it. Like
Sure.
like that. It's tough, you know. Like we've all been through it here at some point. Like at some point, you say something, you get like a bunch of hate, and then the more it happens, the more you realize, like, oh, who cares really? But the first time it happens is really bad. And for him, this is the first time. And it sucks extra for him because it's on such a grand scale, right? Like he exploded, he became huge. So now this hate campaign behind him is also really huge, which he doesn't deserve.
Right.
So keep it up to Radic. You did nothing wrong. He knows this. We talked about this in private too. He did nothing wrong. Just keep going. Don't listen to these negative people, negative comments. Just keep going. You did nothing wrong. You're a wonderful person. The stuff you put out is great. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes, sir. I'll kind of, I'll fall in line with you in giving it to someone else in the sphere, LSM sphere. I'm gonna give it to Simon Xylemon.
Oh yeah,
because
Simon,
he was the final push for you to play Final Fantasy VII, the original, because he gave you an assignment for work.
Yeah.
And I'm very thrilled as a Final Fantasy VII fan that you played through the game. That makes me really happy. It's cool when like someone plays through something that you're super into. It's like when when you're like you're into a movie or something like that.
Yeah.
And when your friend is like, okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
And you talk to your friend after, and it's especially satisfying when they enjoy it as well. And that was the case here. So
it's true.
That made me very happy. I have another ally in the ranks with me now.
Yes, for Final Fantasy VII, definitely.
That's right.
Yeah. Yes, Simon is a great guy. We both know him, of course. He's
a good dude.
He's one of those people. I text with him like every other day. He's always busy. He's like always doing something.
Yeah.
Like I try to lead my life very simple, so I go outside as little as possible. But when I do, I try to do everything I have to do in like one afternoon outside so I can go back inside and edit or work or whatever I have to do.
Back to the lair.
Yeah. So then I have to do, I try to do everything I have to do as fast as possible so I can go back to the stuff that I enjoy. But Simon just works. Every time I talk to him, he's working like 2 a.m. working, like 6 a.m. working. He's like a million projects. He's like the head editor of this magazine, of course. He's doing a bunch of other stuff. He's very smart. He has a kid, I think. Yeah, he has a kid. He has a girlfriend. He's doing a billion things, that he's traveling to this company in France, or he's doing this over there. He's going to Gamescom soon. So he's one of those people that's just always busy, always working. And I'm always in awe of those people. My dad was like that too.
Oh, was he?
We just like travel. Like I call my dad one afternoon, he's in France, and then I call him 24 hours later, he's in New York. I'm like, what? What are you doing? What's going on? So I always am in awe of people like that because my brain can function that way. Like if I'm not home at 6 p.m. and if I'm not close to my PC, I go nuts. So good. I love those people. I think Simon is a great guy.
He's an awesome dude. Yeah, I'm a big fan of him as well. He's super nice. Yeah. He makes time for the show. He's very punctual. He's very patient. Yeah. So shout out to Simon. He's super knowledgeable too. I love talking to him about games.
Yeah. He's been around the block too. Yeah, he knows everything. Yeah.
And that goes for Radic as well. Radic is very knowledgeable.
Yes. Oh yeah, dude. Radic is like
really
a PlayStation
fun to talk to.
Encyclopedia. Yeah, that's the word. I can't say.
Dude,
that
there's
word.
like words like that for me too. Where I just can't say it for some reason. I don't know. I just get like Philanthropist. I can't say. Like, see, I can't. I just for some reason cannot say that word. I never knew why.
Philanthropist.
Maybe just because we're retards. I don't know, man. Well, at least for your excuse, you speak like 3 languages, so I have no excuse. I'll
Yeah,
blame it on NA education. How about that?
sure, but yeah, no, I get it. No, you're not a retard, Brad. You're a smart person.
Wow, thanks.
You're going to say, yeah, the biggest compliment you've ever got.
Wow. Thanks, dude.
You're very smart. You're a very
Thank
smart
you.
boy. Yeah.
All right.
No, I don't know why, but a lot of people have that with certain words. Like
I have met people,
can't-
just like a certain word people get, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have like a certain word that just they get tongue tied up on.
yeah, I can't say collaboration. Well, now I can.
Collaboration.
But normally that's another
But
word.
it takes like a wind up. It's like the same thing with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Loom Doom wrote in, said, "Hey, Summoners, I'd like to give a keep it up to Lock.
Oh.
I love to hear your perspective on games because you're so passionate about the ones you love. However, you and I could not be further apart in tastes and preferences in gaming or in games. The games that I love and what I look for in games, you don't share with me at all. Every game you're excited about, 9 times out of 10, I have zero interest in. Please keep it up, Lock, so I know what games I should put at the bottom of my list. Much love to you guys. Cheers." That's funny.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's always great when you can find someone that like someone online spaces. Like even this was like for me when I wasn't working in space, you find someone like has like similar taste to you, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
what they say, it's like, okay, maybe I'll like align with them. So you kind of take their word a little more strong, I guess you should say.
Yeah, but I used to be like that too, that I was mostly looking for the people with the same mindset or the
Sure.
same gift. But what I do lately, I've noticed with myself, is that I go out looking for stuff that doesn't interest me, or like people who talk about games that don't interest me. Like I don't care about sports games, for instance, but I watched just like just yesterday, I watched like this whole mini documentary about the FIFA games or like racing games. I don't care about Gran Turismo, but then I watched this very passionate review about one of them, and I think maybe it's age, because you have that too, right? I think you have this too, where you're at an age where you're like getting more open for other genres. Like
Sure.
10 years ago, I would have never ever wanted to try a Gran Turismo game, but now I really want to.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's really cool to get like different opinions from people that you would have never guessed about games you think you would have never played. I think, well, I think in my case, of course, Eurojank, and not a lot of people in this audience like Eurojank, so I get it. But I also like Wolverine and stuff. I also like GTA, of course, or like other games. But I feel like in LSM it's so cool because everyone has their little specialty. I feel like
Sure.
you are JRPG man. Maddie is, yeah, but you're like the most knowledgeable. I feel like Maddie is Bethesda man. Cog is Obsidian man. Colin is like Mega Man. Dustin is like a Weeber, like deep
Weeb
Weebery
man.
Yeah, Weeb man. So everybody has their own little speciality, which is really cool. I feel like I think that's, when you blend all of that together, that's really interesting to listen to, I think.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Like, I think perspective's important to get every now and then. I'm not saying to do it all the time, but, you know, listening to something that you maybe wouldn't listen to before, or just seeing a different opinion or a different point of view on it is healthy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's funny, definitely. You're bringing up Gran Turismo, and how I picture Gran Turismo, Lockmort, is Gran Turismo is like going to the opera in the sense, and it's a very nice theater you're going to. And you may not enjoy the show a whole lot, but the experience in the theater is so good, you can find appreciation in that. And for me, that's like Gran Turismo. And like, Gran Turismo has like the most pleasing menus and sound effects and music. It just adds to the experience a lot. And like, I think the driving is really cool and stuff like that, but something about its entire presentation gives it this really classy vibe that I like a lot about Gran Turismo. Awesome. I'm not like a huge racing game guy at all.
Yeah.
But there was just something elegant about those games to me, just being in that space.
I think that's really cool. Yeah, I've learned ever since I started being on the show. I've learned a lot. Like people sometimes message me like, "Hey, have you checked out this game? I think you might like this." And I've never heard of that game. And then I play it. I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, this guy was right. Like, I love this game, and I never heard about it." I think that is so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I genuinely love that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice. All right. Neo JD wrote and said, "Keep it up, Ubisoft. With Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced getting good reviews, it's time to finally redo the original. It has issues on PC and it hasn't made the leap from the PS3 generation. Take the leap of faith, Ubi." We agree.
Yeah, you can play it on PC, of course. If you
of course. But he said the PC ports.
Oh yeah,
has issues on PC. I feel like a lot of like those era type of PC games that are like also on console, the PC ports are like kind of sketchy sometimes.
Yeah, you need like a lot. You can get it to work, but you need like a
you have to be like a little more patient with it.
The games for Windows Live era where you have to remove that shit from every game. You like Fable 3 is still on.
I didn't buy Dark Souls 1 on PC because it was such a bad port.
Perfect example. Yeah, exactly. Perfect example. Yeah.
All right. Let's see here, Lockmort. We got a game recommendation from the audience for the audience.
Oh, nice.
This is from Running Jester. Good day, Summoners. Just wanted to give a game recommendation. The game was released last year on PC, but just came to PS5 the other week. The game is Abyssus. I guess that's how you say it. Abyssus. It's a first-person roguelite that can be played in co-op. The gameplay feels very Doom-like with an underwater aesthetic, and it's a shame this game hasn't gotten more buzz. It was also only $30 Australian, so that's probably like $15 to $20 US. The game is so good, and it's a shame that more people aren't talking about it. Anyways, keep summoning for jolly PvE. Peace. Let me look this up. Let's see what the price is on. Yes. Abyssus. Let me see what it is on Steam really quick. It's $25 on Steam.
Oh.
Very positive reviews.
Oh.
Recent is mostly positive. Looks kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Huh. Never heard of this.
Looks a little bit like Quake.
Kind of, yeah. Let's see. How it's 25 on PSN. Let's see if it's on sale on Xbox or anything. Buy Abyssus. How much are you on Xbox? Are you also 25? Yeah, I think it's on Game Pass actually. Hold on. Yeah, it's in Game Pass. Included in premium. Buys $25. So there you go. Okay. Abyssus. Nice. There you go, listeners. All right. Lockmort. Detroit Become Human. I have not played this game. I think the only David Cage game I've played is Heavy Rain. Not Heavenly Rain. Heavy Rain.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not a huge fan of games like this, like the Telltale style, whatever, how you want to call these kind of games. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Sure, yeah.
But you played through this on stream recently, all of it.
I did. I just finished it 24 hours ago.
Yeah,
I started it on Friday, and yeah.
Let's hear your thoughts.
I think this game, Detroit Become Human, is exceptional. I had such a great, exceptional. Yeah, I had a great, fantastic time with this game. People have played it before, of course. This is when did this first came out? 2018, 2016, 17, 18,
yeah,
something like that.
Something like that.
So it's of course it's I got late to the party. But I'm exactly like you because I remember when this game came out, I thought, oh, another one of those. I just played through 20 mid Walking Dead games. First season was amazing, of course. But the ones after that were like, okay. And a lot of other Telltale bullshit games like Batman or whatever. They just kept making them. And after a while, I was like, okay, well, can you do anything else? And they couldn't. So, but then this game came out. And like you said, Heavy Rain, I played. Heavy Rain, I actually liked. But the other one, Beyond Two Souls.
Yes.
The one with, what do you...
Elliot Page now. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Back in the game, it's not Elliot Page, I guess. Right. But yeah, I don't know how you call it. Stay away from it, I guess. But that game exists. Exists still, but I didn't like that game.
I haven't heard good things about that game.
No, exactly. That wasn't a great game. So when Detroit came out at first, I felt like, whatever. I did buy it over the years at some point, or maybe I got it on PS Plus or whatever. But it's only 30 FPS on console, and it still is, I think. So I
Yeah.
think
There's a
a
PC
couple,
version.
yeah. So a couple of years ago, I started it on PS5 or maybe even PS4. 30 FPS. I played for like 10 minutes. I was like, nope, not doing 30 FPS. Never touched it again. But then again, I bought it this Friday to stream it on Friday. I don't know why I got the sudden urge to play Detroit. I think I saw it at Steam sales or something. I saw it in the store and I figured, maybe that could be fun to stream. And it was. It was very, very fun to stream. It takes place in 2038. And it's actually very, how do you say, like time-wise, it could take place right now because it's about AI. It's about androids. Well, not really AI, but androids who are part of daily life. And the game is about them becoming sentient, which is really cool, which is a really cool premise. You play as three of them. You play as Kara, which is like a house bot that cleans for this guy. You play as Connor, who's a police bot, and you play as Marcus, who works as a caretaker for this old artsy guy, who is played by Lance Henriksen, by the way, which was a very nice surprise. You know who that is? You're old like me, so you know who Lance Henriksen is.
I know the name, but I can't picture him off the top of my head.
He was one of the cops in Terminator. He had his own show, Millennium. He was in Aliens, of course. Great actor. You'll know him for sure if you see him.
Yep. Okay.
So you play as these three androids. And when I started playing this game on Friday, I figured, okay, we're going to make this fun. We're going to do everything I can to kill all the clankers in the game. So I'm going to make the wrong choices and we're going to kill these three fuckers because they're all three of them are androids, of course.
Right.
But the writing in this game is so exceptional and so good that you start to feel for these characters really fast. Like especially Kara. No spoil. I'm not going to spoil anything, of course, but the way her story starts is very, very enticing, and I really started to feel for her as a character. So I wanted her to live. I wanted her to survive, and the choices you make with certain characters also impact the other characters. It's like the butterfly effect, right? So Kara is like the caretaker. I really started to care for her. Then you have Marcus, who basically becomes unwillingly like sort of the leader of the resistance, if you want to call it, or not really. Like it depends. It all depends on your choices, really. Like Marcus could become what you want him to be, but Marcus is one of the androids that I didn't like, right? And then the other one, Connor, the cop android, is the one I decided, okay, I'm gonna play Connor as a Terminator, and he's just gonna hunt the other androids, and let's see what happens. So I did. I played Marcus as like some goofball extremist who every time I got control of him, I made everything go wrong so that his people started to hate him and he became more of an extremist and his girlfriend became a total bitch and I hated her and everybody hated her. Meanwhile, Connor turned into this Terminator cop who's like, no, I'm a machine. I have to kill other machines. I don't care. And Kara became more and more like a human being. And that was basically my whole playthrough, which became such a unique thing that the people in my chat were like, oh, we've never seen this scene before. We've never seen this movie scene before. Oh, I didn't know this could happen. I didn't know this could happen. At the end of every chapter, you get like percentages of what other people in the world would have done, right? So 60% picked this choice and let this character die, or did this and this character died, or did this and you got this result, or this result, this character got away, blah, blah, blah. When I got to the end of my playthrough, I got into the 1% for a couple of things. So my world states were 1%, and so that means 1% of the player base had seen what I had seen, or
That's
what
funny.
I and my chat had seen. We had 1% world states, we had 3% world states, and a couple of people in my chat were like, "Oh, you got the worst outcome for some characters, but." Maybe that's the most realistic one, and it's also the one that we'd never seen before. Like, in these games, you always have like, oh, you got the good ending, or you got the bad ending, but I got an ending that not 1% of the world had. So that's really cool. I think that's really cool when a game does that. The only other game I've ever played that does that is Baldur's Gate 3, where you get like a lot of options, a lot of ways to get out of stuff, and if you pick certain options, you get like whole new companions or whole new stuff happens. It was also fun to play this on stream because you can kind of fuck with people. I knew they really liked this one character, and when I had the option, okay, he needed that person needed to die, of course. So I killed that person off, and it's really funny to see everyone. No, what do you do? No, you killed him or her. So yeah, but despite all of that, let's say you don't play this on stream, you play this by yourself. The writing in this game is exceptional. The music in this game is beautiful. The message in this game is wonderful. The acting is great. There's a couple of actors in it that you've seen in other stuff, like Lance Henriksen. Kara is played by, she was in The Boys. She played Firecracker in The Boys recently. There's a couple of other, there's one character I don't want to spoil who's in here, whose actor you'll definitely recognize too. It's a fantastic game, and I wish I gave it a shot earlier, because now I'm really inclined to play more of these games. Like, I really want to play Dispatch now. I had no interest in Dispatch up until now because I just finished Detroit Become Human. And now I'm thinking to myself, wow, I kind of dismissed this genre a couple of years ago because I played all the Telltale games and I kind of had my fill of them. But now I'm like, oh, which other games did I miss that are in this genre? Dispatch is one of them. I'm sure there's more of them. And I also really want to replay Detroit now because, again, I saw 1%, or my end state was like 1% for certain characters. I want to see the other options. I want to see maybe this character lives in this playthrough, or this character dies in this playthrough. Or remember at the end of Chapter 1 in The Witcher 2, when you make this choice and Chapter 2 completely changes, and Chapter 3 too? The same thing here. Like, you get to this location, and now this location doesn't exist anymore, and then this happens there, and this happens there. Wonderful. They did such a great job with that, because it's, people told me like, oh, I picked this choice and I got to this location. So every playthrough will feel unique, is the impression I get here. Because my playthrough, even though I purposefully made a couple of bad choices or purposefully let a couple of characters die, it never felt cheap, or it never felt out of order, or it never felt unrealistic. Which tells me that the writers did a really great job to make it all fit together, even though they probably didn't want you to kill this character, or they probably didn't want you to have this outcome, but it still worked out that way, which is a sign of great writing, I think.
Yeah, I think the fact that you started the game with a certain plan and the writing just totally changed your mind about how you wanted to play the game is a testament to it.
Yeah, absolutely. The writing and the acting too. Like, I think there isn't a weak actor in this game. There's also a couple of kids. Most of the time when you have games and there's kids actors, it's like, oh God, no, they're horrible. But even the kids in this game, beautiful, wonderful. It's also not too long. It took me 3 streams of 4 hours, so 12 hours in total, I think. Great stuff. I cannot, normally when I complete a game, I'm like, okay, that's done. Maybe in 10 years, I'll replay it again. This one, definitely within the year, I'm replaying this for sure.
Okay.
Great game. Okay. Fantastic game. Very easy recommendation. Yeah.
Ding Dong wrote and said, hey, Brad and Summon Sign crew. I recently wrapped up Detroit Become Human, and it completely caught me off guard. I previously played Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, and honestly, I walked away thinking I just didn't like the entire genre of interactive drama games. But Detroit is easily the best example of the style I've seen. While some sections move at a mega slow crawl, and I desperately wish the entire story had just focused exclusively on Connor and Hank, I still thought it was a great experience overall. What did you all think of it? Also, did you guys know that racism is wrong? Incredible stuff from David Cage. Keep up the great work.
It's wrong unless you play it that way. Again, not in my playthrough. No, that's not true. No, that's not true. Of course, the game is filled with QTEs, right? That's basically the whole game.
Yeah,
it's QTE heaven, which is easy or hard depending on how old you are and how fast you can press the buttons. I was expecting to have a lot more trouble with QTEs. There was one hog that I missed at the end, which basically fucked me up at some point. But other than that, I didn't really miss all that many QTEs. It's not like Heavy Rain where you Raddick made that clip,
Mhm.
that famous Twitter clip where he just fumbles his way and does everything wrong and he just falls everywhere. And this game isn't really like that, or not that hard, I should say.
Yeah, that's funny.
Have you? You've never played it, or have you?
No, I haven't played this one. The only David Cage game I've played is Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain. What do you think of that?
Heavy Rain? I'm trying to remember because I played it when it came out. And I remember being entertained by it. But then like when Telltale games started coming out, and I think I played the Game of Thrones one.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I don't really like these games.
Yeah.
So I've kind of stayed away from them for a while.
That Game of Thrones was a special one, right? Because it ended on a cliffhanger, and then, well, guess you'll never see it again.
Yeah. I played some of the Dark Picture games, I think, when I was at Easy Allies for like work stuff we did. So I've like dabbled occasionally, but I'm not super into them. Like the Quarry, I think we played as well.
Yeah. Quarry, yeah.
Just not my type of game. Really good stream games, though, like what you were doing. Very good for that.
Yeah, I was so surprised by that because I have, of course, the people in my chat are awesome, but I don't have a lot of people in my chat, of course, maybe always between 20 and 50. So not a lot of people, but they were so engaged. They were so fun. They came back every day. It was really fun to experience this with other people. And I think if I had done it alone, I probably would have made different choices, and it probably would have been a very different but equally good experience. But experiencing it with other people really made it super fun to me.
Hell yeah.
I think this could also be a fun game just to play on the couch with your buddies.
Yeah.
Like Until Dawn.
Oh, of course.
Another
Pass the
example,
controller back and forth. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Lockmort. Let's end the show with some write-ins from the audience. If you guys want to write in the show, I post a thread every Saturday calling for submissions, so keep an eye out there. Siler wrote in and said, "Hey, Block or Brock." It's our fusion name. With the announcement of the shutdown of Ever Crisis, I finally found the motivation to play Final Fantasy VII for the first time. Ever Crisis Lockmort is a Final Fantasy VII mobile game that kind of covers all of the other Final Fantasy VII games, for far as I'm aware. I haven't played it. I don't. It's a gotcha game. I don't want to fucking play that. I've never realized that Ever Crisis is a one-stop shop for all of the FF7 content, and before they shut down, they're adding one more story to experience before Crisis. That is the anime? I think off the top of my head, there's like a 30-minute anime. Hold on, me double check. Before Crisis, Final Fantasy, or is that the mobile game? Oh no, this is the old mobile game. This was a flip phone mobile game. I think it was Japan only.
Oh wow. Okay.
Anyways, before Crisis, what is your favorite piece of FF7 content? OG, remakes, Dirge, Advent Children, etc. For me, it's the OG. Just the original is like a masterpiece to me. So that is my most beloved. The remake trilogy, I'm not ready to make a hard stance and everything quite yet until it's finished with part 3. I've enjoyed the remake trilogy so far greatly, but I need them to stick the landing before I really, really give it my stamp of approval, I guess.
Do you think they will?
Yeah, I think so. I've been mostly pleased with everything they've done.
Sure.
So, I think so.
Cool.
For you, Lockmort, I guess you've played remake and just the original. That's about it, right? Which one do you like more?
The original, of course, because that's everything. But I can imagine that if I play Rebirth now and then, what's the last one going to be called again?
Revelations.
And I play those back to back, that maybe those will become my favorites.
Sure.
I can't tell yet. I think
hard to say.
It would be unfair of me to say it now. But I really, like we said earlier, I really, really enjoyed 7. So I can't imagine. I can't imagine something surpassing that. But maybe it can.
Yeah,
I hope it can. I will say it will probably, like you said earlier, it will be very interesting for me now to play Rebirth and see what those spirits do and stuff. Because I of course, the first time when I played Remake, the spirits, when they appeared, I was like, the Whispers, yeah. It's like, okay, cool. I don't care.
Yeah.
The weird little cat that was suddenly there, like yelling stuff. So like, what the hell is going on here? But so now I would get all that stuff. So yeah, we'll see. I'm very interested. Yeah.
Oh, they also said, thank you for carrying Brad. Sorry about your Red Devils lock.
Oh, soccer,
Yeah.
football. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm devastated. Damn. Damn. Couldn't sleep. Couldn't sleep when we lost that game. No, normally I don't really care. I
Lockmort
don't
didn't
really
care
care.
about World Cup at all. He was just gloating about them beating the United States.
Don't say that.
I saw him
No,
gloating. That motherfucker. I saw him.
Well, it's not my fault. People came after me first. They were like, "Ha, we're gonna." I'll never forget. I think it was in the LSM Discord or somewhere. People were like, "Ha, we're gonna beat you." I'm like,
Yep.
What are you talking about? Beat me
That's
in what?
happens. Yep.
Like, yeah, we're playing you next week. Like, what? We're playing me in what? It's like, oh, okay.
Oh,
It's the
football, yeah.
World Cup stuff. Okay, yeah. No, we're gonna beat you, and then we did, Brad.
Yep.
4-1.
Yep.
My team did everything right. All my players, I know all of them. They did everything they were supposed to do. But we got you guys, and we only lost against another country because something bad happened that wasn't supposed to happen.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, it happens.
It's funny here. Silent brought up Advent Children. Do you know what that is, Lockmort?
Yes, that's a terrible movie.
That
which
is
I did
CG.
see.
You did see it? Okay.
Yeah,
dude. It is such like a badly written movie, but the action scenes of that movie are fucking sick.
I remember getting that for free with like another DVD that I bought in high school at some point.
Sounds right.
And I watched like the first 30 minutes of it. I was like, okay, well, this is why I don't play these games. Right?
That is a confusing movie, even if you're a big Final Fantasy fan. But having context at least helps because it is 2 years after the game.
Oh, okay, cool. What? But you didn't like it?
I like it, but I acknowledge that's bad. From like a movie standpoint, it's not good. But I enjoy it though.
Is there? Would you like say like it? Let's say the new one comes out and you've played all three. Will you go back to it now to see if it?
I mean, I'll watch it again before the third one comes out. I've watched it many times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I want all the context, dude. All the payoffs, everything.
Everything. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I think the last time I did that was before 15 launched. When 15 launched,
Kingsglaive.
Yes, I watched that one with
Kingsglaive.
With Jesse from Breaking Bad doing the voices.
Yeah, so funny. I saw that in the theater. It's super funny.
Oh, nice. Okay, what do you think of that one?
I mean, it sucks, but I had fun watching it.
I remember I did so much work to play that game because I saw that movie.
I know they did way too much stuff to like, because they had like the anime and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, dude,
exactly.
Do more of that if the game's big.
Yeah. I watched the YouTube animes and then I finally started the game. And after like half an hour, I was like, okay, well, that's what a waste of
that was like the era of multimedia, like pushing like companies always doing that.
Yeah.
Connecting everything.
Well, you as like a huge Final Fantasy fan, what do you think of 15? What was the game?
So the thing about 15 is I've only played the vanilla version of the game. They did a new version later on called Royal Edition that made a lot of changes. And I have not played that. So I can't speak to that. I can just speak to the base game. There's things I like about 15, but there are things I dislike about the game as well, I guess. It's not one of my favorites. I don't hate it at all. But like I said, I've only played the vanilla version. It's something that I've soured on more over time, I feel like. But like I said, I haven't played the best version or anything like that. I didn't even play the DLCs for it. I was just kind of over it after I beat it.
Okay.
It's something I would like to go back to someday, though.
If you had to rank all of them, how would you rank them?
All the Final Fantasies? You can't just ask me a question like this that I have to think about for a long time.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, Final Fantasy VII is number one. I can give you the first two easily. Final Fantasy VII and 9 are my top two. Then after that, then we start getting dicey. It's like, where do I put 6? Where am I going to put 14? Where am I going to put 11? I don't know.
Take out the multiplayer ones, maybe. Let's just do only the modern ones. So 7 and up.
Okay.
7 and up, and not the multiplayer.
2 is the only one I haven't beaten, so I can't do that.
Well, just start at 7. Like 7 and
7?
Up.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 up until 16.
All right, hold on, dude. You're fucking just throwing this insane task on me right now.
Yeah, I remember somebody doing that to me a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, but this is my show, motherfucker.
That's true. That's okay. So just to help you, right? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. You don't have to do 13, 1 and 2 and 3. Just 13, 15, and 16.
Okay. I think how many games is that? Is that
So 7,
7,
8, 9,
9, 10,
10.
11, 12, 13?
No, not 11. So
Oh yeah,
12,
not 11.
12, 13, 15, 16. So it's 8 games.
Okay. Hold on, I'm writing down my list right here. Okay, so I think from the very bottom, it would be 13.
Okay.
I think that's at the bottom for me. Hold on, let me make this easy on myself. I'll just do 7 here at the top, then 9. Okay. So we can do 7, 8, 9. So we have 8. Where do I want to put 8? 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. I might move this around, but I'm just going to put it at number 6 for now.
Okay.
7, I'm going to do 12. 4,
It's
I'm
tough,
going to
right?
do... Yeah, this is tough. I haven't played these in so long, so it's hard for me to remember some of them, too. I'm going to put 10 at 4.
10 is like the I have a lot of friends who love 10 because they grew up with it, but you were already a little bit older when that came out, right?
Yeah, I'm going to put actually 12 higher. I'm going to put 12 at 5. I'm going to do 15 at
Okay.
7.
Okay. I think you have 16 left.
Yeah, I'll put 16 here. Let me see. I want to see how I feel about this when I read it. Okay, so 1 I have 7, 2 I have 9, 3 I have 16, 4 is 10, 5 is 12, 6 is 8, 7 is 15, and 8 is 13. I feel like I could swap 16 maybe with 10, but that's about it, I guess, off the top of my head.
Wow. So okay, so 16 at number 3. Do you I think I asked you this before, right? But do you because I see so many people criticize that game. I only played it for like a couple of hours and I thought it was pretty good, but pretty easy. But do you so it's like a top
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have
top game for
problems
you.
with it,
Yeah.
but I really like that game, especially because of the characters. Like, I think
Okay.
Clive is one of the best protagonists in Final Fantasy.
Oh. Okay,
And I
cool.
liked his story and all the Simon, like the primals and all of that, how it's
Mhm.
tied in the war going on there. I mean, I have problems with the game. I think it's way too easy and it's upsetting because it does. If the game was harder, I think it'd make it a lot better.
Mm.
They could have fleshed some things out a little bit more, and it didn't run very good on console, which annoys me as well.
Mm.
But I love a lot of these games, but I have problems with a lot of them. Like all of them below 7 and 9, I have problems with stuff about them, but I still
Sure.
love them a lot. Because like I can't
Sure.
get like this list. It doesn't have just for listeners. This is 7 and up. Nothing. No 1 through 6.
Yes.
So there's none of those in there. Like 6 would be very high for me as well,
Of course. Of
and
course.
probably 4.
Yeah. And
But
the
just from that.
multiplayer ones too, of course.
Yeah, I would like 11 and 14 would be high for me as well, like very high.
Sure.
This is
No,
like
yeah,
this is something that would take me like 45 minutes to think about and really
of
figure out.
course. And then the next day you would probably change it again,
Yeah,
right? Like
the only
yeah.
two that are going to stay the same are probably 7 and 9.
Cool,
Those would
that's
probably be
awesome.
locked, and the other ones I could probably just slot in at different times,
Yeah.
depending how I'm feeling. All right,
Cool.
put your
Well,
pitchforks down, listeners.
I got my revenge. We're
You got your
finally...
revenge, motherfucker. We'll see if someone complains in the comments like they did with me.
Oh, probably. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna get that. How dare you?
How dare you? This is his show. How dare you?
Oh, probably. Yeah, it'll probably happen. Yeah.
But yeah, like I
Good
said,
stuff.
listeners, before you get too crazy, I could swap these around for the most part pretty easily,
Yeah.
depending on my feelings of the day.
Mm.
But yeah, one day
think
doing like when I finish 2 someday, then I could do like my full breakdown.
You should do like a video on it. Do like a tier list, like you did for Resident Evil.
Yeah, I'd have to beat 2 first though, and I'd want to replay like the versions, like the improved versions. Like there's Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age, which had some changes that I never played.
Yeah.
15, like with Royal Edition, like I said.
Sure.
So I'd have to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, where are we again? Okay, this is from Big Chungus 420. Hey, Summoners. Low key, Locke is badass. He cares as much as Brad. Anywho, my question is, if I step on Colin's lawn, how long will it take for him to complain? My baseball went over his fence. Stay cool. All right, so
Ooh.
he steps on Colin's lawn. How long will it take before Colin says something to him? I'm just going to assume for this scenario, Lockmort, that Colin sees Big Chungus step on his lawn.
Okay.
He sees him. He's not like playing games. He doesn't see him there.
I was
He
just going to
sees
say,
him,
Colin,
though. How
Colin
long will
sleeps during
Colin
the day.
tolerate this man?
Well, he'll probably. I think Colin is a person that would immediately call the cops. Like, I don't think he would go outside.
No. I could see him opening his door and be like, "Can I help you?" Pulling one of those.
Yeah.
I
You're
could see
right.
that.
You're right. Yeah. Can I help you? That's definitely something he would do. Yeah.
If he saw him, I would say standing out there for a minute. He'd be like, "What the fuck's this guy doing?"
Yeah.
I'd
He's
say a
also
minute.
he has to climb over like a little fence too. I think Colin's
to get the baseball.
property is like lined off by a little fence too.
Yeah,
is
it's
Micah,
like a Sandlot.
Yeah.
They gotta get the ball back.
Is Micah here too? Like,
I don't.
does she
I
see
guess
him
she's
too?
there, but this Colin has to handle this.
Colin has to handle.
Let's say
this.
Micah just isn't home. Actually, let's say she's out shopping. It's just Colin.
I think you called it. Like, can I help you? Is probably the
1 minute.
the right thing to do. I don't know. I was thinking about like all the negative, or he doesn't have any negative fan interactions in real life, but like all the people that are always threatening him.
Mm-hmm.
That I think maybe he would be more enticed to call the police because he doesn't want to get attacked by one of these crazy people. But
what if he does the half lean out the door, says, "Can I help you?" But in his other hand, behind the door, he is holding a pistol.
or 911.
Or 911,
the phone. That's probably the most likely outcome. Yeah.
Okay.
They would just shoot him immediately.
Yeah.
No questions asked. Like maybe he would shoot a warning shot, like Boogie.
Oh yeah,
that would
warning
be cool.
shot.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah,
Good,
it is.
Good question.
Nicholas Giaquinto wrote in and said, "Lock, with both Sony and Xbox shooting the bed with all their nonsense, I've decided to jump to PC this next gen for the AAA games. I have no clue how to assemble a PC or where to start, and this whole thing seems really intimidating. How does someone who has played console games exclusively for their entire life try to get into this? I'm scared as hell, but I believe I have to do this. Help me out here, man."
Well, that depends. If you want to build your own PC, that can get very, very expensive, especially these days. Up until 3 or 4 years ago, that would have been my advice for sure. Build your own. Watch Henry Cavill's YouTube video, and he'll tell you how to do it. This actress who was in Obsession just did that today, I think, or yesterday. She also built her own PC, recorded it, and put it on YouTube. Really cool. Really cool. And I think she used Henry Cavill's video to do it herself. So it's like,
really, that's funny.
Build your own PC Inception now, but it's really cool. But those parts are so expensive now if you do it that way, which is really unfortunate, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, both Brad and I bought like a pre-made one just before the prices went up in November, right? October, November. Which was a really smart move for both of us.
We got lucky, yeah.
Yeah, because right now it's impossible. The best thing you can do is what we did. Get a 5080. That's like the second highest tier you can get right now.
Mm-hmm.
You're good probably until 2030 with that. The only problem is that it's going to be so expensive to get all the other parts, like your RAM, your drives. You could do what Jaffe does too. If you have good internet, Jaffe uses that GeForce Now streaming stuff. So you don't really need like a very powerful CPU or GPU, but you still want to make it a little bit future proof, right? I think now is just the worst time to do it, really. Like literally the worst time in history to do it.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, we don't know if it's going to get better anytime soon.
Right.
So it's a little bit difficult. I think logically speaking, it should get better. But then you will listen to these analysts who say, "Oh, it's fucked until 2030 at least," or because they're also talking about delaying the PlayStation 6 until 2028 now, right? Because of the chip shortage there. So, what would you say? What would you advise him?
I have no interest in building my own PC. I have too many bad memories of breaking shit on PCs, like that kind of stuff. Just me out of
Mm,
my depth. And
mm,
so I'm pretty much a pre-builter for the most part now. Like I can put in like,
sure.
of course, like a GPU and all that kind of stuff, but like I don't want to fuck with the motherboard. The old thermal paste gives me nightmares still. I don't want to deal with any of that. So I buy pre-builds from now
Sure.
on.
Yeah.
But that does cost more, of course. I got a sick deal from Micro Center, which is right by me. So I looked out on that.
Yeah.
So, and if you're a console gamer and you're already intimidated about a PC, I don't know if building from scratch, I'm sure it's easier now than when I was doing it like 20 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
But my advice would be to you is to get a pre-built one if you can afford it.
Or what you could also, or no, don't get a Steam machine. Actually, don't get a Steam machine.
Steam
'Cause
Machine is just not,
powerful. Yeah.
yeah, it's not powerful at all.
Yeah.
It's a cool, like to me right now, it's a cool novelty, I guess. And that's about it.
I don't understand. Remember, you'll remember this, Brad, because they did this before, like a decade ago.
Yeah, the Steam box.
Yeah. Why did they just do it again? I don't understand
Try
why
it
they
again.
just did it again. But they made the exact same mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, remember last time it also wasn't powerful enough, and like nobody really cared. And this time people do care, but it's way too expensive. And
Yeah.
come on,
It's
like
a very like niche kind of device, I think, for the most part.
yeah, I think like it's no threat to consoles whatsoever. Like
No, not right now. Certainly not.
the
But
only people the only people I know who have one are like people who make videos on it, like
yeah,
Jimmy
Jimmy,
or yeah.
Ben, Gene, like people who are like big gaming enthusiasts already
Oh
and
yeah,
already
Ben
have like a
has one.
nice gaming PC.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, if you're fine with the specs of a lower tier PS5, that's fine, I guess. You don't mind spending the price, but I think if you're getting a PC, it sounds like you're wanting to get a PC gaming. One of the benefits of PC gaming is just it being more powerful than consoles, and what's one of the cool selling points about it.
Maybe it also depends on why he wants to do it. Did he
It sounds
say
like he's. To me, it sounds like he's because he said with Sony Xbox shitting their bed
okay?
on nonsense. So it seems like he's done with like Sony with the physical games kind of thing like that at
Sure.
Xbox. What the hell they're doing?
Maybe in that case, it's worth the investment because you'll get the biggest library there is
Yeah,
in gaming
you do.
with Steam and GOG. So it is an investment, but you'll get a lot back for it too.
Yeah,
So
it's the best platform, but it is the most expensive platform to get into.
yeah,
So it's just like, do you want to put up the money? Do you care about visuals and tweaking stuff like that? A lot of the benefits of PC gaming. Do you not give like a lot of people don't give a fuck about that kind of stuff? And I understand like people just want to plug in and play their games, and it's totally fine.
yeah, that's also
But
true.
PC's great. We love PC gaming, but yeah, it is expensive to get into. And consoles are expensive right now. We know as well, but PCs are also expensive.
Yeah, we're so lucky. We
Man,
literally
we
because we
super lucked out, dude.
we bought the same PC and we bought it literally I think a week or 2 weeks before the all those prices went crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and it
still
was like an
expensive, though.
impulse buy for me. I was like
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
toying with
yeah.
the idea of getting one, and I think Dustin just looked one up, and he
Yeah.
found one at Micro Center. And he's like, "Hey, dude, get this." And I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit!" I was like, "All right, why not?" And I'm glad I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it at least doubled, maybe tripled in price. Like this is the exact same specs right now, which is crazy.
Yeah. So
I
I
hope-
mean,
yeah.
Nicholas, honestly, my advice would be to you is if you can hold on until the next generation starts, see where things are at around then jump into whatever you feel is necessary.
That's smart.
But it's at your discretion, dude. You do what you feels right. Either way, it's gonna be expensive right now, no matter what you do.
And if he really wants to get out of the PlayStation ecosystem, you can sell those things for a
Yeah,
pretty
you
good
could
money
sell your
now, too,
PlayStation. Yeah.
which does finance like half.
I mean, if you're a
well,
digital gamer, you're gonna lose all your games pretty much. Well, I mean, you'll have it on
Yeah.
your account for a while, but I don't know. Plus and minuses, just gotta think about, I guess.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Well, I hope he.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Good
I
luck,
hope
Nicholas.
you fare well, my friend. Yeah.
Yep. All right, final write in here from Teeth Mummy. What up, summoning bruz? Have you recently played an old game considered to be bad or the worst of the series and had it change your mind a bit? Brad, please don't use Sonic 06 for this example. I won't. That game sucks. I ask as I wrap up a full playthrough of Devil May Cry 2, finished both Dante and Lucia, and while it's definitely the worst DMC game, it still is a solid 6. It's one of the only DMC games where the guns feel powerful and some of the dodging mechanics were fun. It's a totally okay game. I remember feeling the same way when I played it in 02. Also, the prevailing discourse is that it's total ass. Any examples on your side? I'll hang up and listen. Dude, Devil May Cry 2 sucks.
Oh,
I fucking
really?
hate that game. Yeah. The guns,
Oh,
they feel powerful. They feel like you're fucking shooting the Death Star beam. They are so broken in that game. It's crazy. Wow. Horrible bosses, boring ass level layout, awful Devil May Cry game. Stay dead. Shit.
That's so funny because I saw that collection on sale too, and I almost bought it because
if you've never played it, I would say you should try it just to see it. But I think as a Devil May Cry game, it's very bad.
But one is good and 3 is good too.
Oh yeah, 1 is way better. 3 is arguably the best one.
Oh, okay.
4 is pretty good. 5's great. So
cool.
All right. Anything you've played in a series, Lockmort, like the worst in the series, and you're like, oh, this isn't as bad as people say.
Yeah, we just talked about Final Fantasy VII. Fucking
do
suck.
People say, damn?
No, I'm kidding.
No. It's supposed to be the opposite where you're like, oh, this is pretty good.
No. Of course, everybody says that's the best one, right? So that doesn't count. Where people say it's okay, that's considered the worst, but you still had fun with it.
Yeah,
that's the question.
Yeah. I got something off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's been a while since I've played it, but a lot of people don't like Sly 4 Thieves in Time.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that game's great. I think it's underrated, and it's better than 3. So take that.
That's a great example. Yeah, I have one too right here. Neverwinter Nights 2.
Oh.
To be fair, both Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2 aren't regarded as the best of the best in the D&D games, but
sure,
I still had fun with them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Nothing wrong with that.
Like that anymore. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's it. And maybe Gothic 1? The remake?
Yeah, you said 2 is kind of like the main one, right?
Yeah, 2 is like a seminal game. That's like the ground that laid the groundwork for The Witcher and stuff. And 1 was always considered like the ugly little brother. And then 3 was the one that completely broke it and ruined the franchise forever. So it's basically only 2. Hopefully we'll get a remake. Hopefully.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think recently where I'm like, yeah, this game's way better than people give it credit for.
I know one for you.
3. It's Kingdom Hearts 3. That's the one. Boom. People hate that game. Nice. That game fucking slaps.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Sorry.
People hate it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Why do people hate that game?
It's a whole thing. Mostly the combat, I would say.
Oh, okay. I was going to say for you, Twilight Princess, maybe, but maybe that's considered a great one. Or
it's. I don't think it's hated by any means. It's just very underrated, in my opinion. It doesn't get the respect it deserves, I guess.
Well,
I guess that counts as well. Yeah, Twilight Princess. There you go. Yeah,
nice, cool.
Okay.
I saw you play a little of it, but Twilight Princess is more mature, right? Like that's more serious, or right?
Visually, yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it has a dark tone. I mean, a lot of Zelda games actually have pretty dark tones, surprisingly. But yeah, definitely.
Cool.
It's one of those. All right.
It's one of those.
It's one of those. All right, Lockmort, we're done. Yay!
Another
episode in the books. Thank you
for
joining me. Appreciate it. I almost put that guy Nicholas's name as a timestamp. Good thing I just deleted it. That would have been confusing.
Oh yeah, timestamp. Yeah, okay. Well, of course.
I got the timestamps. Don't worry. I did it this time.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, people don't realize how much work those timestamps are. Like in Sacred, because Colin gets distracted sometimes, and and then what? Nothing against Colin, of course. He's wonderful to work for it, but when he doesn't do the timestamps,
it makes everything much harder. Definitely.
Yeah, like when I edit Summon Sign, takes me an hour. Defining Duke, an hour and a half. Sacred, if there's no timestamps, 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, Sacred has like much more in-depth timestamps, I should say, as a show.
Oh yeah. They're great.
By
Of
far
course,
than
if they're
all of
there,
our
yeah.
shows.
Yeah, they're awesome. But if they're not there,
Yeah,
oh,
GG.
it's hell. Yeah.
GG. All right, Lux, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having me. Yeah. Always
Lovely
fun.
talking with you as always. Anything before we go though? Anything you want to plug, say, final thoughts?
Maybe yeah. If you wanna come watch me play Dispatch, I'm starting it this Friday on my stream.
Ooh.
So
what's the channel to watch you at?
It's at Lock Plays.
There you go, on YouTube.
And this time it will send you to the channel and not some weird little kid that plays other games that were used to send you if you put it in YouTube. So
Yeah.
I finally rose up in the algorithm ranks. So
Hell
now
yeah.
you can find me. Yeah.
Hell yeah, good shit. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, listening, sending in your questions. Greatly appreciate it. We'll see you guys all next week. Take care and goodbye. Summon Sign is a product of Last Stand Media and Collins Last Stand LLC and is proudly recorded in the USA. The show is written and hosted by me, Brad Ellis. The show is produced by Dustin Furman. All of Last Stand's theme music is by Ramon Nivarez. Summon Sign, along with the rest of Last Stand's media shows, are fan-funded on Patreon at patreon.com/laststandmedia. The following names are at the producer level on Patreon, our highest tier, and we are grateful for your kind contribution and generosity to our independent endeavor. Thank you.